Hi, Star. How are you? I was just cleaning this place up, so I thought I would try to come on because I haven't come on for a while. And that's bad for the algorithm, apparently. So, how are you? What's up with you? If no one comes on today, I'll read a little for you, Star. Oh, hi, Alpha. How are you? How's it going? I haven't been on for a while. I was just it's a weird time to come on, but I just said I thought I would because it'd be fun to see some regulars. What's new? How was your holidays? How was everyone's holidays, rather? I'm just cleaning this up. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you. I miss seeing you guys too. Yeah, so if there's just, I don't think there's going to be too many people here, so I'm happy to pull some cards. I have a little bit of time. So let me just make the list. If it's just the two of you, that's fine. We can read. I like it. Oh, they were all read. Oh, Alpha, I forgot. Sorry. How's your family? Because your person was in the. I don't know if you want me to repeat. Like I just suddenly remembered when I looked at your name, you said they weren't doing that well. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, Shakshi. Yeah, I don't think there's many people, so I don't have to make a list. I'll just keep track. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alpha. Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you doing okay? Or are you holding up okay, rather yet? That must be really hard. Yeah, thank you, Sakshi. Okay, let me stop wasting time if I'm not going to be on here for long. Yeah, it was I'm so sorry that it's not been, that's tough. That's really, really tough. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I know sometimes in these difficult times, like we forget about ourselves, and of course you have other things to focus on, so it's the role of the community around you, Alpha, to remind you to take care of yourself. So I hope you are, as best as you can, obviously, but everything, hopefully things will unfold in a way where life protects you. So yeah, no, of course that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely, things like that take time. Yeah, absolutely. I don't actually know what you do, but yes, but if you have to work with people and things like that, yeah, for sure. Like that's tough. Okay, let me just okay. So okay, sure, Star. Okay, so I'm just making a list just in case. Sakshi, thank you, Sakshi and Sarah for being supportive too. Oh wow. Well, you should read for us on this channel one day. Okay, so let me not chit chat anymore. I feel like since Alpha came on, we felt called to ask Alpha how Alpha was doing. Let's see if there's any messages here for Alpha today. And yes, and Sakshi, if you're still around, I'll certainly answer you as well. I think it won't be very busy, which is nice. It's a nice little intimate kind of atmosphere. So yeah, that's tough. I'm not really sure. I don't want to like impede, like also like, I mean, ask too much or try to, pull cards or say the right thing. Healing is hard as it is, especially when there's so much stuff around it. I don't know. But if there's something specific, I don't know if you wanted a specific card deck or if there's some specific message you wanted, Alpha, or question, whatever you want. So just let me know and we can pull from these things or whatnot. Okay, oops, there we go. That's really hard. Actually, let me. Okay, I wanted to ask a question in regards. Okay, the Taurus, we did reconnect and we're hanging out from August about a week ago. I don't know. Oh, so in the last week things have been a little bit more challenging. Is that? But they must have been kind of. Sorry, this is just me, like thinking, like in light of the fact you've been going through all this stuff with your family, maybe. That might come up. Hi, yes, GD. Yeah, I'm just on Alpha. I'll add you to the list. Sure, no problem. I'm just thinking. Well, I don't know, but yes, let's just focus to see what's happening with like yesterday. Yes, that's a good. Yeah, I mean, I can't even. Obviously, I can't imagine, and I wouldn't pretend to imagine. But of course, I understand trauma and challenges, and I mean, you seem grounded. Like, it's funny, like right now I'm just trying to tap in like to the energy for you, for spirit guides, ancestors, angels of Alpha, and it's like kind of, it's weird. It's like discombobulated, but at the same time like kind of grounded. It's like trying to hold down a bunch of balloons at the same time, like that kind of energy. Like I can feel you putting like all your effort into like keeping the ship steady almost. Is that right? I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, Shante. Yeah, I'll add you. Thanks, Gigi and Shante. Just give me one. Actually, let me update the list so you guys don't get. Okay, so don't drop your question until I call you, if that's okay. And then that will allow me to focus on you guys best. Thank you. Okay, so we're on Alpha right now. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay. Alpha has gone through a lot. Alpha Taurus is wondering about the Taurus. Alpha, thank you. And if you guys are in the room and you're new, make sure to subscribe and like. The free card pulls are for subscribers, and the likes are free and give me the energy exchange. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. So this is interesting, Alpha. Like I'm shuffling the cards, and this is the only one on the deck that's turned around, the Five of Pentacles. I think that's more your energy than the question at hand, because I'm just trying to focus in on your question here. Okay, that's how you felt for 3 weeks. I don't think anyone understands. Yeah, and like that's a journey you're gonna, yeah. You know what, Alpha, before I start and feel, because to clear my energy around what you've just told me about your family, I'm going to pull just a card here for you, and then we'll ask specifically about the Taurus. Just so those two messages don't get confused, because when I'm shuffling that, I felt like just like as a reader, like I feel like some cards are coming out because I'm absorbing what you're saying about your family and your state, and so it might mix it up. So first I'll just pull a spirit guides and ancestors with Alpha. To see if there's anything. That's just a general thing. There's a message. Spirit. Okay, so Alpha, this is just to start off, just for you. This is interesting that this came out. It says it's protection. call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. It's an interesting mix of three different things, like cutting the cords that you need to, the power you need to keep, the power you need to let go, soul retrieval. But look at all these people like here surrounding you at the same time defending you. So like you are protected, everything's okay. Like, let your guard down. You can imagine you're in the middle of this circle almost, right? It almost feels like you're in that, so you can rest. I'm almost hearing like you can rest, like in your deep cellular level, you can rest and just let the process play out as it needs to play. We also have awakening at the bottom of the deck, so maybe in time this is going to be a process. Okay, so now let's go to your question about Taurus. Taurus is here. Alpha for Alpha's highest good. Alpha would like to know about the Taurus. Thank you for everyone coming today, joining me on the last day of November. How's everyone's November? Oh, I saw that image. It's doing that card cutting. Oh wow, yes, I feel like they want me to do that. Yeah, wow. Right now though, oh goodness, I have to stop it. Because it's an eclipse right now, sometimes people say not to like it's only eclipses in the new moon, but I would say like, I don't know. I mean, but yeah, do what you need to do. Okay, let me focus. Ancestors. I want to try to get the Taurus question because I feel like I have all these other things I want to. Okay, sorry. So Alpha, I apologize. It's still other energies coming out. I'm going to shuffle one more time to ask about the Taurus, and thank you to anyone waiting on the list. I appreciate it. This is again your energy. I can feel this is just general messages coming out because I'm feeling connected to what you're saying. But this is just kind of showing, like if you see these two cards, it's just kind of showing your energy, all the things you're processing, the challenges, the difficulties, not defending and protecting yourself. It's the same, she has the same hand gesture as in the protection card. But at the same time, like this is leading to such a moment of clarity, burning away, like all this, anything that's difficult. But it's like a process, but there is something at the end of this process. Like that's enlightening, that's evolving, that's taking you to a better place. Like you're going to come out of this stronger, but there's a protective energy. Okay, this deck, let me pick a different deck for the Taurus question because I feel like, let's take this deck for the Taurus question. Oh, wow. It's that one of those, I'll find the name and tell you. It's that, it's this one. It's work your sorry, I have a bunch of decks here. Work Your Light. Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. It's a Hay House card deck. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, alpha guides. Let's just give a few cards about the Taurus. Because I think there's also a lot of other energies swirling around you right now, Alpha, so it's almost hard to connect and tell me messages about the Taurus. Like there's so much, probably your spirit guides and have all this other stuff they want to talk to you about. So, but I think it's not that they're like, I don't feel any blockage to your Taurus question. It's just more like there's just so much other stuff ahead of it on the to-do list. So, but I think this deck feels better for that. Feelings of the Taurus. Yes. Rebecca, I think, there was I remember RRH or something like that. Okay, let me just tune in a little bit. Okay, let's see. There is a slightly like there's a slightly like you were saying, I don't know if you said last week, but there's a little bit of a contemplative energy about their feelings towards you. I don't think anything major like has happened. Obviously, you know best. You'll know in your intuition how you feel, but I don't see anything earth shattering in terms of any shifts in the energy. But that being said, let's see. Would you guys think you're with your friends? I think they do know they're waiting for something and they feel that you might also be waiting for something. There might be a little bit of a feeling where they might feel something to the effect of like, hi, Andrea. Hi, Destiny. I'll get to you guys in a second. There might be a little bit of feeling like that kind of like you deserve better, or like having a little bit of self-worth issues. And that may or may not be precipitated by things going on in your life or their life, but it's just like, there's just like it's not even a hesitation. It's like holding your breath, just like watching. There is some, let me clarify this one. Oops. But that's the strongest energy coming out. There is a slight pullback here. I don't know if they found it hard to communicate to you or you to them, and not in hard in the sense like just in light of the circumstances, or they've been watching something, or maybe they're going through something and they've had a hard time, not hard time, maybe they don't want to burden you or something. This combination together does show a little bit of pulling away, but not fully, not like pulling away, like totally like pulling back their energy, but kind of a little bit like when you walk towards someone and they kind of come back a couple of steps or something like that. That's interesting. But they're not sure about what they're like. It's again that slightly, it's an uncertain feeling. What is this for? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to clarify. There is there's a little bit of a feeling of a falling out here. I wonder why. Because just in an attempt to focus the energy, I really just asked Spirit for just current energy. So I didn't try to ask for too much. Hi, Tree. Yes, 1 second. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Thank you. They want to hang out with you. It's weird. They're pulling back, and at the same time, they kind of want to hang out with you. What's up with that, R? Sorry. Oh, okay, an argument. Okay, so I'm just leading you this. Okay, I told her she needed to be with someone that respected her, and it's and I told her I wasn't going to tell her. Okay, wow. Okay, so that might be. So yeah, this, especially when there's an argument or words that are said, I really hurtful words. So that, I mean, as we all know, Tauruses are more sensitive than they let on, although they're also strong. Yeah, so that conversation has both of you kind of but we're talking about her feelings. So I think their motivation or something has been affected, like their ability to how to come towards you and how to connect with you has been affected by this conversation that you guys had. But they still feel the connection. Yeah. So here, I don't know if you can see this. So this conversation you guys had, or whatever energies between you two, has made them kind of pull back. It's made them a little bit it's hurtful words, meaning both of you exchange or whatever. It's made them pause, but they're not really sure how to come forward to you right now. But we have a 6 of Cups here in the kind of clarifying it. They still feel a strong connection to you. I don't read reversals, as you know, but I'm going to acknowledge this. They're not sure how to approach you, or how to approach even themselves. It's not just you, how to approach the situation, how to approach themselves. I think that they're wondering a little bit about themselves too. Like you said, they're questioning themselves a little bit as well. So that's kind of affecting how they're coming forward, but that's why they've also pulled back. But there's still a connection here. There's still emotions here.
it's a little bit of a wait and see. I think they might be waiting to see what you do or say certain. Oh, she doesn't. And so now we haven't hung out. Wow. Yeah, so because that's interesting, you said she doesn't like you because it's both a passive and aggressive, not aggressive, a passive but assertive energy regarding um, like acknowledging you and waiting for you, but at the same time wanting to stand her ground. It's just figuring stuff out. But they have been affected by what you guys, your connection in the sense like they miss you or they want to talk to you. And obviously it's enough that it's affected them, the conversation. So let me do one thing. Oops. Hi, Priyanka. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish up here with Alpha first, and then I'll get to the free list. Alpha's free. I'm just pulling more for you today. Let's this person next time. They want things to get resolved, but they're just uncertain about what to do at this time. I think they're just going to wait and watch a little bit. Is there any challenges? Let's see. It's funny that you said about needing to be with some, like this, there's a potentially of not feeling like they're thinking about what you've told them and they're a little defensive about it, but at the same time, they're trying to be mature and not be defensive about it. So it's almost like, yeah, they're okay. So, right, I just asked what their biggest challenge is with the situation Alpha right now, and it's kind of a little bit like just they don't want to go around in circles, but they also want to move forward, and they're kind of like trapped in their own thoughts, and they don't know how to like. They also don't want to. This is interesting. They don't want to lose your respect. They don't want to. Yeah, so interesting. They don't want to lose your respect. But they want to figure it out and work at things and move forward. But they're not sure how. I think they're just taking some time. It's not really, it's just more confused kind of energy. There's not a clear thing. But I do see, like, obviously, what you guys are sharing, the conversations you had has affected them, and they're thinking about it. They do miss interacting with you, though. So it might be might be a Taurus silent treatment standoff. No, just kidding. I think you're both thinking about it in a meaningful way. So it's something on their mind. And I think they also, in their own way, they're trying to be less, it's not selfish, but they're just trying to think about you a little bit at this time in their own way, in whatever way you guys connect. They're trying to think, if they haven't always thought about what your needs are in their own way, they're like, well, let me think about what Alpha's needs are. Something like that, almost. They're trying to be, mature is not the right word, they're trying to be more present. But, so I'm just looking down. Oh, I told her, yeah, doesn't use her. Oh, I take advantage of her. Than a friend of ours was trying to get me to express my feelings. Okay, so are you, so will you express your feelings? What card? Oh, let me get you an advice card from here. Or just not even an advice. Let's just kind of see if the Moonology has anything to say. Here's angels. And so what's something you can leave Alpha with regarding the situation with the Taurus? So funny. Sorry, I don't mean a lot. So we have your commitment is being tested. So this is an interesting time in your connection with R. And this is deliberate. So Spirit is like letting you know, yes, this is a difficult time. Your commitment is being tested. Like this is not that it's a test, but there's a point to all of this. And it's look at the bigger picture. So this could be in terms of time scale, just also at like, I don't know why I felt the need to say time, because I felt that in the other cards too. Like maybe it's just a matter of timing. Like there's still things that you guys both need to deal with in your connection. But for now, maybe whatever is kind of the issue now is more an issue of timing, and then the other things might become clear. We're also entering, or we're in Sagittarius season now, right? Aren't we? So, so this is a period where things are being examined and assessed. So spirit's right there with your, oh, and at the bottom of the deck, we have don't let pride get in your way. I think that's just for both of you to just, I don't think your pride's in your way. And I don't think it's her. It's not really pride, but I think, you know, it's about being able to have those open and honest conversations without feeling defensive or whatnot. But yeah,
if she doesn't go crazy on me.
yeah. Well, I don't see any. Oh, hi, Bella. How are you, dear?
Yes, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah, I think right now I don't see her going crazy energy, but I do see like a mix in her energy of like holding back and at the same point coming forward. So she might not be in the most balanced energy yet. So I mean, check back again, or you know, obviously you can follow your intuition, but what was I gonna say? Yeah. And then you can feel the timing. I was just asking about timing for with reference to you talking to her, and I got improving health, but which I just feel like there'll be a better time coming up shortly. So yeah. So that's what I have for you, Elsa. Thank you very much for dropping by today. I'm really sorry that you're going through all this, these life changes. You know, life on Earth is hard. It's a funny thing to say, I suppose, but it is. But you know, that protection card came out. There's some, you know, there's a purpose to all this, and you know, you are protected. So, and this connection with this person is still there. It's just going through the bumps that it needs to go through, and so hopefully that will smooth out as well. But yes, and I'll try and be on a bit more regularly. So hopefully we can catch up again.
Can I email? Yes, absolutely. Yes, you can email. Of course, you can email me. I emailed my spirit guide about what did it. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, I don't like that was just because you told me that, and but yeah, for sure we can. You can do whatever you want. You can stay on this live, or you can come back later, or you can email me. Yes, absolutely. You can email me. No worries.
Absolutely. Yes, how he was connected. Yes.
Right. Yeah. It's not on this earthly plane, but now, you know, it's still energetically there. But yes, it transforms as well as we, you know, if the things that the people that we've had to carry in their human form here, you know, hopefully it transforms to their higher self as, you know, we go into different planes. You know, I mean, you know this. So hopefully it's the energies will be more supportive of your purpose now. But yes,
for sure. Absolutely. Email me. Okay, I'm just going to go back and check the list because I wasn't going to stay on too long. There's a few people here now. So I'm just going to go back, guys, and check. I'm sure some people have left. And I'll just add whoever and I'll close the list. Okay, so. Yeah, Sahu, I'm going to actually shut it down after you. Let me just add the names I saw, even if they're not here. Yeah, Alpha, make sure, yeah, hopefully stay okay. So we have Andre. I don't even know if these people are still here, but I'll add them just to do empath coach. Tree. It's Shakshi, I think. Oh, okay, Andrea. 1 second, guys. Sorry, I'm just doing this on my own tonight. And I'm happy when you guys stay. It's just I know that some people can't wait, so it's not that it's fair enough. So if you're new, please make sure to subscribe and like because the free card pulls are for my subscribers. And I think Bianca and Sahu, and I'm shutting this down. Okay. Well, I'm shutting the free list down. Okay. Oh, no. Alpha, you don't have to apologize. Today was like we wanted to give you a reading for you and Sakshi and me and Star. And Star just emailed me told you not here. Um, so thank you, and thank you, Sakshi, for being patient. Okay, and Bella said she was here too. Oops. I'll do a few off the free list if Bella was still here, and then I'll do an in-depth for you, Bella. Okay, let me just update the title so people don't think. So, Shakshi, do you want to drop your question? Okay. I'm just gonna see. Okay. Okay, so and Star. Oh, actually, Star's not here. Yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna finish a few free questions. I'm just gonna do those a little bit faster, like just with a couple of card pulls tonight. And then, so sometimes for those of you who are new, like sometimes for the free questions, I do little like answers, like I do spreads kind of like I did for Alpha, or sometimes I just do polls. Sometimes I do yes or no. It just depends on what the energy is that day with Spirit, just so you guys know. I am just checking. Ugh, computer's so slow. Okay. So, Sakshi. Okay, Bella, thank you. I'm just going to do a couple of the free questions. And thank you, Bella. Thank you, Sakshi. Okay, so you and Aquarius, your love interest. Okay. Oh, you're the Aquarius, and the Capricorn broke up. Oh, I'm sorry. Because he said, how are you, Bella? I hope everything's good. Because he said we didn't have a future due to our different religions. Oh, no. Oh, that's sad. But weren't you, am I remembering you correctly, Sakshi, that you were like saying that you would change your religion for him and things like that? Okay. Sorry, guys. So we have different energies in the room today. So let me just, let me figure out how to optimize these readings. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, of those joining us in the room today, please give us the answers they need to hear for the highest good. Okay, so Capricorn. What is the Capricorn thinking? I don't know why I felt the need to. Oh, okay. What is the Capricorn feeling? Or, oh. What is the Capricorn feeling? Goodness gracious. It's actually, this person still has a lot of emotion towards you. I'm sorry, these cards are so strong. I don't even. So this is, anyway, these are oracles, but these are also tarot. They still feel a strong connection to you. They are referring to their intuition. They remain attracted to you. They remain inspired by your, your presence, your energy, as well as your physicality. They are trying to tap into their intuition. I'm just going to check one thing. Okay, they feel like there's a choice on their mind because you said that. Okay, so they feel like this choice of kind of parting ways with you weighs heavy on them. It's been difficult for them. It was, in part, they made it, or they said what they said because it's just they couldn't handle the responsibility or heaviness of whatever it was that was bothering them, like meaning what they claim to be is their differences and things like that. And maybe they do feel there are differences genuinely, but they also genuinely have very strong feelings for you.
They are probably putting, if they are cold or if they've said hurtful things, there might be a little bit of putting, like just doing that in an attempt to distance themselves from you. They're wondering if you guys are going to come back around together. They're processing this, basically. They're processing this. They still have strong feelings for you. They're trying to understand what's happened. It feels like they're going to stick to their guns for the time being in terms of the decision they've made, but it's almost like that's betraying what they actually feel. So that's crazy. Yeah, they're really trying hard to deny their feelings for you. And they are a Capricorn, so they will be effective at that. One more, let's just see. Yeah, they're trying to, yeah, they want to be able to make a decision. They're almost trying to distance themselves from you to try to make a decision rationally. This is what they have. This is movement, choices, decision. It's also the Two of Wands. They're trying to envision the future. I'm being drawn also to the engagement rings right there. So they're really thinking about this higher choice. They're just processing it. This still feels very fresh to them, very new. Your energies are still very connected. So if you're dreaming about each other, or if you feel you hear signs, you hear songs, you guys are still very connected, actually. Okay. Very practical person, but oh, his moon is Cancerian. Ah, that's why that's there. That makes sense. That's an interesting mix, Capricorn and Cancerian, isn't it? Very much so. Wow. Actually, you know what? Actually, that's a nice mix. In the sense that if that person, once they mature into their awakening, I think that could be a very good human being. This is not over between you guys yet, so that's what I have for you. Yeah, well, and the Capricorns can, yeah, that's this. But give it a little bit of time. He hasn't really, he's doing what he thinks. He needs to process what he's thinking. Hi, Venus rising. There is a list. I've closed the free list for now. If you feel like sticking around till the end and I have energy, I'll certainly pull you some cards. However, you can also come back next time if you'd like. But thank you for dropping by with your energy. Bella, thank you, Shakshi. Yes, absolutely, towards you too. Thank you for. When you guys give good energy exchange, it allows the readings to be more accurate too. But there's still I know it's tough that you broke up, but I still feel such a strong energy connection between you guys. So yeah. Okay, so Bella donated, so I will do Bella's in the first, guys. Again, for those waiting on the free list. So you can, just go do something else if you want and come back and see if we're done with the donation, or you can come back another time. I'll leave that to you guys, what you guys want to do. So Stara, although it's not done, is technically done, so I'm not gonna. So thank you, Stara. And Bella. Okay, so Bella is here. I'll do her, and there we go. Okay. Okay. Somebody in this, I'm feeling like kind of nervous / a little bit impatient, angry energy. If anybody is upset or worried about their situation, don't be. I don't know where that's coming from, but don't be. Okay. Oh, you emailed them. Oh, wow. You emailed them. I'm glad. Was this after your was this after that like where you, what do you call like this is after that day when you emailed me and you said that you told them, oh, like I didn't know you were leaving, so you've emailed them something more detailed. Well, don't tell me. Let's just see what the cards have to say. Okay. Spirit guides and just answer for Bella, for Bella's guys. Please let us know what she needs to move forward regarding the considering feelings. Wow. it's like I'm feeling this thing like everybody take a few deep breaths in this room. Somebody in this room. Okay. Okay. I don't know which deck. Is there a deck you like, Bella? What spread should we do for you? It's so weird. I've never felt so uncertain about the deck to use. Oh, Tree Trio. Spirit guides, angels. Okay, I'm just gonna pull. I'm gonna pull something from here, and then I'm gonna see if something comes out in more detail with a bigger spread. Because I was holding the spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What does she need? Okay, nope. Okay, I'll do the light spheres after that. I'm already hearing this, Bella. Did you email him something like that would give him, like, it was more than just a casual email, was it not? Or was there some implied, like either it was a long email or a heartfelt email, or it was like it was a nuanced email, like there was something to it. Whoa. He did a double take. He did a double take when he got this email from you. I wonder why. But I don't feel, okay. Okay, so I just wanted to pull these first and we'll do lights. Here's, He was surprised. He did a double take. He wasn't expecting it. He did like that you emailed him. It made him feel good. It made him feel like you guys still, it's not respect, like, he doesn't want to be seen that poorly in your eyes. So it could be that, that you're still respected, although I don't think that's the exact word. 1 second. But it's interesting because this one, choose wisely too. He's trying to think about whether he should, he thought about how to respond to you. He has a little bit of, it made him realize there was a little bit of feeling still left between you two. Yeah, okay. He's hoping that this might be some kind of, like he's wondering if you're still hurt, like, because he's aware that he hurt you a little bit. He does still have some feelings towards you, and he's also wondering what kind of feelings you harbor towards him. Oh, yeah, you could, a little happy. He was a little happy. You could tell with his, yes, yeah, no, he was happy, but at the same time, I'm just going to clarify this before I go to the light spheres 1 second. Yeah, is he still with this other person? Yeah, he's so it's not like you guys, yeah, he did have feelings for you. He wants to be careful about the communication in terms of his current circumstances, in terms of this other person in his life or work or family and everything. He weighed it's weird, like he didn't just go like, oh hey, how's it going, but like he actually thought about everything in his life before replying to you, in the sense that he just thought about, he wanted to think through like well, if I say this, what would be the effect here, like to make sure that everything was okay, everything's kosher. I'm hearing that's a very North American saying, even though it's not a North American word, but okay, oh, there might be something around, it's interesting. Okay, he's thinking about his whole thing, his life, his future, his job, just everything. But let's pull from the light spheres and do a spread. For some reason I just felt compelled to do that. But overall, yes, he liked it. He kind of made him wonder if he had really wrapped up all his feelings towards you, these types of things. So let's just see. He's trying to think, he's being introspective about making sure he's not misreading your intentions, however he's perceiving them, for better or worse. He's thinking about it though, not just with his head though. He's thinking about it from his emotional heart. I think there's some reassurance in hearing from you again. Like, you know, you're like this like a warm like a warm fireplace. You know, there's a reassurance in the friendship you two have. Okay, well, let's see if maybe it'll show up. I'm gonna do 2 kind of quick different spreads just to get a feel on this. I'm trying to decide between which spread to do. Actually, yeah. Okay, thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you for everyone who's in the room and waiting on the free list. I appreciate you coming by, subbing and liking. It allows me to come on more often when people do. They're really making me shuffle for you here, Bella. Wow. The shuffling process can be in depth sometimes when you're trying to get energies. Something I've been noticing. Spirit guides. It's to your thing. Okay. This is for Bella. This is for Bella. For the Libra. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple of different things just so you know, Bella. Oh, so interesting, Bella. Sorry. So so the cards, I just wanted to get a read on you guys before I did a different spread. It's like it's showing that you really thought about this. You really were in a little bit of 2 minds about emailing him or wondering what he's going to reply or this, that, or the other or something like that. Like, wow, look at this. And you're really searching for some answers regarding all of this. I mean, what's like your energy? We have like this in your energy. Oh, you have a lot of anxiety. I just looked at you thinking about, yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, this is what the cards are showing. He has less anxiety than you. You have calmed him down a little bit. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just funny that he feels calm by interacting with you. He's very, I mean, he loves this like reconnection that you guys are having. It's making him nostalgic, and he's remembering how strong your connection was. I think he's always known that, but it's like it's just this is bringing it to the forefront or whatever, as he's being reminded of it if he tried to push it back. He feels maybe that he was trying to be patient with you, and he's happy that he was patient and waiting for you to reach out. I don't know why, like meaning why he felt he wanted you to be the first. He's trying to what is he trying to say? I'm just going to see this in a second. 1 second. Let's see. It's almost like you both are a little bit skeptical about being too excited, but you're both trying to suppress your like happiness about this. Sorry, it's only laughing because it's kind of like, I mean, even though it's a difficult situation, it's kind of cute. Like there's actually in underneath it all, there's a purity here that's nice to see. That's all. This communication where you reached out and he's replied, this is good though. I think universe likes this. This is headed in the right direction where you guys are going to be able to, both your hearts are going to feel better about what's happening. Let me just see one thing. He wants to kind of go with the flow and just accept what's happening in all aspects of his life, including with you. You know, he seems very like he relies on you to be the leader emotionally or energetically or even at 5D in your guys' connection. He, you know, whatever, you know, the things that have happened in your past, the regrets he has, it's made coming towards you and the situation, it's what makes him pause. It's what makes him wait to see your move first all the time. Oh yeah, oh my God, Bella. I mean, I know people have real lives and things stuff, and tarot is just, not always accurate, and the decisions we make in our lives are not the same. But I don't know if you can see this, Bella, but these are like in his feelings for you. This is the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. I mean, if you want to, even if you're just reading conventional tarot, just the way people do now, even if you're not reading it like historically properly, this is he feels such a bond with you, and he's just so happy. But he's going to stay patient and stuff. I'm going to do a different spread here. 1 second. Hi, Jamil family. How are you? How's the business? Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Bella. What is this? I'm just going to investigate your energy for a second, Bella. I know we're asking about him, but thank you, Spirit. Your energy was like, leave her energy out of it. Okay. You're just trying to make sense. Okay, you're searching to understand what this is energetically as well as in the 3D. You don't want to carry the weight of like something. You guys both want to feel free in each other's presence because that's really energetically where you guys lie. What is this about? Ancestor, thank you. Bella, I think you like giving to him, or so the cards are kind of saying, like you feel fulfilled in, it's not taking care of him, but the relationship you have and have had in the past where you can talk and he can like kind of unload or unburden himself on you sometimes, but emotionally or through the things and but you worry about the balance there. You worry about what role you have in his life maybe, or what you're going to take on, or what you might not, like where this might all go. Ugh. Yeah, I can see the anxiety. Yeah, there's fears on your side, but I mean you're controlling them, meaning you're trying to move past them, not move past them, like you're not letting them get the better of you. That's what I should say. But they're there. You're trying so hard to think clearly and move forward. You don't want to carry the pain of this in your heart. So you want to move this forward in a balanced way. Okay, I'm going to pull a different spread. Okay. Well, he's quite relieved with this. Let's see. Oh, he asked me if I was okay, and I said no, as I hadn't spoken to in ages, but I didn't know how he took it. Yeah, I don't think he knows the full extent, maybe, of your. I can see. Yeah. Oh my goodness, we have the lungs of the one deck. No, I don't think he understands the full extent of your, as you termed it, anxiety or your uncertainty or nervousness or anything like that. No, I don't think he has a sense of that. He knows like he understands why there's some trepidation, but he doesn't. So that means your joking around and stuff has masked it enough that he's thinking, oh, okay, he's just kind of going along with it. It's okay, Jamil family. How was your holidays? Our in Canada, our Thanksgiving is like in early October, but although we do still celebrate the big three of the Black Friday and the Cyber Monday and Small Business Saturday. But yes, I even saw a little bit of the Macy's parade on TV. So, but yeah, it's quite cold up here. Well, not actually, it's not. It's a little bit cold up here. So yes, holidays have started. Christmas is upon us. Okay, I'm going to pull a different spread, Bella, but let me just see one thing. Overall. Oh no. Oh, sorry. I don't my charger here. I don't my computer here. Oh, again. He's wondering where this is going to lead. You're both wondering where this is going to lead. Okay, let me do a different spread just to see. Yeah, I don't think he has a full extent of, because you kind of like maybe couched it in a bit of humor. Although I'm also feeling he knows that you use humor a little bit, but there's also something going on in his life where he is a little bit self-controlled regarding emotional issues. I can feel like he can't fully, like he has something going, like when you see someone but you're looking at your watch because you have to get somewhere else. There's something like that energetically going on in his life where he's a little preoccupied or distracted with something that's requiring a lot of his energy. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, thank you for everyone. If you're still waiting, if you can't wait, come back again next time. Angels, ancestors, spread. Okay. So listen to your intuition, Bella. Both of you do. You guys are kind of like maybe talking to each other a little subtly, like there might be, subtext in your words, in your language, in your emails, in your texts, even when you're smiling at each other or nodding at each other, body language. What you're picking up is there. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Again. Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to see this from a different perspective of what's going on, because he's just happy right now. He's pleased. You've emailed him again. We see your kind of a little bit of you trying to figure out how this is going, a little bit of the confusion and worrying about things. He's hoping that there's a bit of a new beginning here between the two of you, maybe like a fresh start or a restart. There's a slowness. I think he's cautious, perhaps you are as well, but I'm just pulling for him right now, of just kind of like watch and see, like one person takes a step, the other person takes a step, they look at each other, they take another step. You guys are kind of, let's see. He wants to give you your space, though. He doesn't want to, again, it's this like where he sits back a little bit. I'm just absorbing the cards for a second, tuning in. Do you know what? I feel like in some sense he has picked up on the fact that you've thought about changing work or something, or he's wondered if you were going to stay, you were going to go. He's wondered about what's going on, what changes you want in your own life that you might have felt like you're hitting a wall a little bit. How interesting. I didn't expect that. They see you as kind. They see you as reaching out to them. They're debating what action to take. They want to sit back. They want to give you your space. They want to see how you proceed. Like you'll do something, they'll react, this type of thing. But at the same time, they don't seem fully comfortable with that. Why is that, Spirit? Would they have ever felt, Bella, would they have ever felt kind of like they're aware of how much time you gave them? They're, whether or not they admit it, they know that there was a lot of investment from you on your side as well. I'm going back to the past. There's some reflection on him of the past, even going back to last year and even before that, and in light of this new communication. So this new communication is kind of like I said, again, brought that to the surface. There's a little bit of wondering what they did, how they might have made the situation, like if they should have tried harder to fix things earlier. They kind of don't want to face what there might have been their responsibilities in this process. It's a tentative energy. Let me just see what you don't see coming. They, okay, well, let me just see this. Oh, I do feel that about work. I think that's conflict. Well, that's the weird thing. Yeah, I don't know how he would know that either, but somehow he senses that. I think he senses you feeling dissatisfied. And if he knows you well enough, then just his own reasoning and logic and left brain is wondering what you would do if you feel he knows you well enough. Otherwise, more simplistically, this could be just he feels you moving away, doing what you need to do to move away from the confusion and the pain in how things kind of went awry in your guys' connection. But yeah, it is showing up. So I'm not gonna it is showing up. It's like right here in the center. But let me just see one thing. I'm not sure if this is him or if this is somebody else. Hold on. So this person, even though you are like just friends, they are drawn to you. They are attracted to you in a more holistic sense. There's a potential where like this is something that their higher self would want to express to you, but then we see in the 3D not so much. But this could flip at any point. Apathy, discernment, helplessness. Don't feel helpless about the situation. Interesting, dissatisfied side. There's something about not feeling, this person might hold back sometimes. And you guys, obviously, because you're in a situation where you're not exactly together, but there's all these feelings. So it's sorry, I should speed up here. But Spirit, in terms of guidance for you, Spirit wants you to look after your stability, not to ever feel like you're not the one in control. Like not to feel helpless. So I think Spirit likes that you did this, and to understand offers, to not neglect any other offers that may come towards you now or in the near future. There could also be a future element to this card. This is just some advice that came out on the card. It's still a little bit at a standstill in terms you both are going to analyze a bit of the past and in things about how to move forward, struggling how to proceed. So for the short term, the communication, the ability to communicate true desires, intentions of him actually knowing what he wants, that kind of stuff. Hi, Sea Love. How are you? That's kind of the challenge right now. These are current energies very much, Bella. I'm really feeling like these are current energies. So it's like he hates that he's not able to ask you everything he wants to ask you and really wondering what you're doing. He really wants to be able to have this good, like I heard, like hash out, like I don't know if there's like a saying that you guys would say for like having a long chat, like it's not a hash out or something like that. He really wants to kind of know stuff, but he's also holding himself back for that. There is a potential for this to grow, but right now there's still too much anxiety in terms of just both sides and how to proceed. So these are current energies, which makes me feel like things are going to unfold a little bit over the next month or so. Okay, sure. Thank you, Sea Love. Yeah, he does know you too well. I want to see what his higher self is saying here, because he's really, he has all these feelings, like he has all these emotions, but what's his higher self doing here? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, Bella, what's happening here? I know you're not, so I'm really curious if if he's still with us. Okay, I'm just going to ask one thing, Spirit, about what's going on in his situation. Oh. There is something going on, you're right, in his current situation. I don't know what it is. I didn't ask for details, but there is something. Maybe they're just he's trying to he's having a hard time envisioning a future with that person, or they might be trying to get on the same page about something, or maybe he has a lot of responsibilities and that other person is not. Anyway, I don't want to hypothesize, but there's something that's given him pause about his current situation. And he doesn't, wow, okay. He is uncertain about things. He likes to be, okay, he's not someone who likes to become a victim to his emotions. So he is going to be paused about stuff, which isn't just solely about you, but things going on in his own life, about his own manifestations. I wanted to ask a little bit what's going on with the other person, but they kind of stopped me a little. Okay. And we're going to pull some message cards, and then where are those message cards? Oh, here we go. Would we communicate more soon to you? So it's not, so what's interesting, Bella, is there's a desire to communicate soon and to communicate passionately. But right now, the direction is you're both holding back. So it's waiting on something. So it's kind of that thing where I wouldn't be surprised if you did, because all signs point to yes, except both of you are restrained, like with seatbelts, not wanting to. Let's just see if the angel answers give us a quick one on it. But that's really the current energies are overwhelming everything right now in terms of feelings. So I was asking the angel answers. Thank you, Shante. I was asking the angel answer specifically about would you communicate soon? They have peaceful resolution. They're not giving, and I hate timing, but actually let me pull a Moonology for timing. Let's see if that works. Did you want message cards, Bella? I was about to pull you message cards, but I don't know if you wanted them. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Bella, for Bella's eyes good. Can you give her some insight on if communication when? No, too many. No, I don't think they're giving. There's something else. There's something happening in the 3D, Bella, which is going to determine if you guys will communicate soon. He seems to sit back a little, or he links into your energy to decide. Asking what kind of this situation luck is on your side. Interesting. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So in light of just general advice, but also if your point about communication soon, we have nothing will come of this situation. Luck is on your side, a new start is coming, and take a breather. Something's unfolding here. Nothing like, so if there's something positive unfolding here, they want you to kind of take a step back, although this person's also taking a step back. But I see this too. A new start is coming. And I think it'll become revealed to both of you in the days or weeks ahead. In the weeks ahead, we have a couple of sevens here. About maybe by the next new moon or before the end of Sagittarius season, what that direction is. There is a strong desire to speak to each other, though. So that means the universe supports it, is what it means. Now, whether you guys will, something, like I said, there's something else going on in this person's life too, beyond this. I'm going to pull message cards. So it could be a few things going on, maybe holidays. Does he travel somewhere for Christmas lights? Does he ever go to, wait, no, you guys live in a bigger city. I just heard big city. Or if I see, like, he has to buy gifts. He has to buy gifts? All right, Spirit. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Oh, Bella, for Bella's highest good. Please share some messages from his higher self. So these are messages from the Cancerian's higher self. about what the Cancer want Bella to know. Yeah, that's a side thing. That's just because I'm feeling things that he has. There's other things going on in his life, but he very much he's waiting for you to, like, he's gonna follow your lead. It's not that he's waiting for you to take the lead, he's gonna follow your lead. I feel like he wants to, though. He wants to communicate with you. Okay. Thank you, spirits. So we have quite a few actually. Okay, your intellect arouses me. I can be myself with you. I don't want to let you go. He's being reminded of the things he liked about you and not wanting to have to be separated again from you. I miss seeing you. What's this one? This one doesn't want to turn. Oh, you know what's so funny, Bella? Okay, wait, I'm just gonna, sorry. As he was on his one, I knew him, so I don't think he would go. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he doesn't like the idea of that he has to buy a gift for like a mother or a sister or a father or something. Like maybe that's something that's stressing him out or something. You inspire me. I miss being with you. And it's funny to me because these two cards fell over the other way, and they, when I tried to lift them, they didn't want to turn over easily. So you can see here it says, I find you so attractive and I feel the tension, the sexual tension. So I think, yeah, this person's excited. They remember you. They don't want to mess this thing up again, which is maybe why they're waiting to see what moves you make. So I just got this. He sometimes wonders, he doesn't want you to think that he didn't find you attractive. Now, this may or may not be of concern to you, but I feel that this is something that he would want you to know. Ugh, guys, so weird. Sorry, no, so funny. But yeah, those are kind of his higher self. He's very happy, like he misses you and things too. That's so interesting. I'm just gonna get one from here and then I'll move on. Here, is there anything else that Cancerian is about to say? Okay, so this is the card. So it says balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. There's a few of these cards also in the other spread I did for you. Speaking to balance, both of you have a different perspective on the idea of balance and give and take in your guys' connection, but it's coming up here. So maybe this is also why what happens next is really going to be determined, like one foot, other foot, that kind of thing. If there's a real go of this or something. Or maybe he even sees this, or you'll see this time of where you guys had this kind of distance between each other as a period that can strengthen you. He feels like a positive person, or you make him positive. But that's what I have for you, Bella. He's very happy. If nothing else, he's very happy. I mean, that was very clear. Sorry, let me just, what did I do here? Oops. I'm so happy that you reached out though to him. Like you did something in your 3D world to like move the situation along. I think spirit always very much appreciates that. That's always been my experience when that happens. Okay. Hi, Maddie. I think I'm kind of, the free list is probably closed, Maddie. I'm sorry, but you're welcome to come back again another time because I'm already somewhat behind. Thank you, Bella, for dropping by. Of course, you can email me too. Like those cards, like he's just really on cloud number 9 right now about you guys. Okay, so right, okay, yes, Sea Love and Shante. Okay, so I'm just gonna update the list. I can see your anxiety though, Bella, so don't like
like let it, I don't know. And like don't sacrifice yourself and like keep yourself and your own needs in mind always. I just feel the need to say that just as a friend goes to Bella, so not just
because he's someone, he doesn't want to take advantage of you. That's not his intention, but your nature will be to give. And I don't know how much he is prepared to still give back yet. We didn't ask that question because I don't think he's in that headspace yet. His energies are just waiting and seeing. So I think just keep that in mind, Bella. Okay, so for Sea Love, if I'll do Sea Love, but if GD, and I'll take Shantae off the free list. So if GD, if you're here, I'll do a quick I'll do a free card pull for you, and then I'll move on to Sea Love. Just so those of you who've been waiting. Okay. GD might have left. And for anyone who's on the free list and left, come back next time. Thank you, Sea Love. I'll just wait 1 second to see if GD applies. If not, we'll move on to yours. Okay. And then okay. Oops, let me get rid of this one. I don't think they're here though, so I'm just gonna remove that one. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Okay. Do you mind telling me your horoscope signs, Sea Love? Will me and Anthony ever start a relationship? I'm not even sure of his feelings. I don't mind taking things slow. I just don't want to waste time. Yes. Sorry, I'm just yes, we do not want to waste time, my friend. On anyone that doesn't have intentions of being with you. Have you tried, well, I don't know why, obviously, have you tried asking him? I don't know why I'm saying that. Okay, but I'm just going to, let me just see an overall from here. Or do you want spirit guides, angels, ancestors? We do have one. Well, me and Anthony. Aries and Taurus. Spicy. Will Anthony, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, receive love of the Taurus. Please give us answers to see what's high school. So I'm just going to see if there's anything here. Is there any initial insight, spirits, that you have for Sea Love regarding Anthony? You've heard her question. So both of you, or there's some energy here of transitioning phases, both trying to figure something out. Recovery, abundance. Okay, I just wanted to see if this said anything. I'm going to do is there a, okay. So some of this, sorry, I didn't. So some of this is in your guys' hands, meaning some of this is like this isn't like karmic or whatever people like to say, meaning it's what you guys will make of it. So there's success to be had here, but there's some issue either of his or yours or how you guys are interacting. But let's see. Let's pull something different. Okay. Oh, GD. Yeah, sorry. I just asked for your question. And I started for Sea Love. I'm sorry. GD, if you want to just pop your question in the chat, I'll do you after Sea Love and before I start the next donation. Even if you're not around, then I'll read for you. So if you want to do that, that's fine. I know I asked before not to do that, but obviously it's a pain to read. So okay, hold on. Let me see something here, Sea Love. Why am I feeling? So you're confused. I mean, your question says that, but I'm feeling the confusion right now too. Okay, we're going to this deck. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit guides, angels. No, GD. Yeah. So if you want, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. I was gonna do you in between the donations, but The chat's slower than what I read, guys. Or like I know you guys type right away, but it's like they don't show it to us right away. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, we love, that's good. What is with all the shuffling tonight, Spirit? Can you imagine if there was like a robotic shuffler? Okay. That's the hardest part of lives, is having to shuffle the energy. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay. Oh, okay. See them. Okay, yeah, thanks, Judy. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay. And if you're new, make sure to like it up. 9 cards. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. You're both like holding something back. What is it you're holding? Oh, okay. Whoops. What's going on here? So many. Okay. Oh, okay. I just want to see one thing through. Yeah, so I think you're both like have a parallel train of thought where you're both like kind of just see love. This is for see love, assessing things like for what they are, but both of you in your own way are imagining possibilities. Just because of the way my deck shuffled, sometimes that's what it means. I'm just seeing something. This person, what an interesting energy. Okay, this Anthony person has an interesting energy. What's the blockage here? Oh, you're getting to know each other. So if I assume that you guys haven't known each other, then something about family or children or something like that might be a bit of like not a negative issue, but somehow that's factoring into all of this. I'm trying to get a read on this Anthony person just to try to interpret the cards better without spending too much time on it. 1 second. Give me an idea who this Anthony is. Who is this Anthony person? He's someone who's trying to do better for themselves or trying to be more thoughtful or smarter intellectual than they were or are. They want to aim for higher. They might have strong beliefs, or they want to develop stronger beliefs. Okay. He's a little bit of an enigma. Let me see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. I just want to be able to, his energy is a little bit tough to read, so I'm trying to understand what's going on here. Okay, this person is a decent person. Okay, this is what I'm getting. This person's a decent person. I think they have good bones. I don't know why I'm saying that. I've never said that in my life. Like when you say a house has good bones, but there's some but, and I don't know what the but is. So maybe something about you makes them feel like a better person. Oh, okay, he does. Okay, so let's try and read. Okay, well, that's good. That means Spirit's saying, yeah, something about children, family, trying to find the one, something like that is a bit of an energy of something to overcome. Okay, so you want to be with them. Okay, yes, there's so something's holding back. So I think you want to come forward. You're curious about this person, you're curious about the situation, but you're also a little bit in two minds about that. But at the same time, okay. What is Spirit guides, angels, ancestors? What is this? Thank you. Oh. Yeah, okay. So you don't want what you just said. You don't want this to be like waste your time. You don't want this to be a failure. You don't want to invest into this thing and like you're like, I'm not saying you're old, but it's kind of like I'm too old for that kind of energy. Like I'm like not gonna do that. But you're also someone who wants to give this person a chance. So you're not like someone who's just like hardcore, like,
deuces or anything like that, but interesting. Your personality here.
You're trying to stay strong. You're trying maybe not to give in to something, like meaning either maybe sometimes you open up too fast or you get too hopeful or something, or whatever. But there's something you're trying to keep composed about yourself. Oh, he's maybe how many kids you have. I said he's okay, but it made him seem like. Oh, okay. Right, yeah, because just the Six of Cups, like, because you guys got, like, if you had known each other for a while, I might read this differently. They could also be soulmate energy, but there's just something there. It doesn't feel bad. It just feels like a thing. So that might be one of the things. Just thinking about family and children in the future. This person, though, let's see, we got a few major arcanas here for you. Let me just tune into the energy of the cards. They, you know how we were just saying they're trying to better themselves? Something about your connection meeting you is really wanting, like he feels like you're the person he can level up for, or he wants to level up in general. So let's get that straight. He's somebody who wants to level up in general. And he also thinks you fit the bill in that opportunity. Like you're better for him maybe than people in the past or something like that. Okay. No, you're not getting older. I'm sure you're not. None of us are old. We're all old. We're all young. He doesn't want to. Okay, I read this card in a few different ways, right? Oh my god. I love it when spirit's just like, I'm going to read this card in different ways, and spirit gives me the same card 3 times from 4 different decks. I can't have it from 3 times from 4 different decks. It'd be 4 times from 4 different decks. Yes, I feel confusing energy. That's why I'm talking like this. What is this about? Thank you. Oh my god. See, love, I've had the same card come up as a clarifier. Okay, so this is a connection. There is a connection here. Your questions are real. Your feelings are valid. You're both in. There is some mirroring going on between you two, which this also tells me. Okay, I don't know exactly in what way mirroring. I don't think it's in that classical way, like you're doing something, he's doing something, but you're both in a more deeper sense feeling things for each other. Okay, Spirit's trying to hurry me up, force me to think my way through this one as opposed to relying on clarifiers. Okay, yes, ma'am, or yes, sir, Spirit. Okay. Let's see. They might have had difficult relationships in the past or something as well. Or like both of you, maybe. Like there's just like they're wanting to kind of, they want to move on from things, or you both do, and like you want to leave difficulties in the past, like regroup, move on, overcome any challenges. Like I don't know what their patterns might have been in the past, like when they meet someone, like they want to break their patterns. They want to deal with things head on emotionally versus how they would usually do this. I don't even think this is directly about you. This might have something to do with themselves in relationships, and just and obviously now that you guys are seeing each other, that might be coming up. Oh, he kind of stays quiet and don't write me at all, so he throws me off. Yeah. And like, so his subconscious is at play here. Like in his feelings, we have both I don't read the cards necessarily classically, but so we have, death, rebirth, and the moon. So we have like two kind of intense, I don't know what his moon sign is. I don't know if he's a water moon, but he's really processing a lot in his subconscious. But he doesn't want to reveal that to you as well. Like even if you guys, you both talked about stuff in your past, or if you haven't, I'm not sure. I think he doesn't want to like, push you away with that, or, show all his vulnerabilities right away. There is potential in this connection for sure. Like there is potential in this connection. Now, whether that means he can step up to the plate and do and be what you need him to be is another thing. But the universe, spirit certainly points out there is potential in this connection. It could manifest into something real. But there is trying to envision something and make a decision about it. Let's see what this is. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is this? Okay, of making sure so both of you want it to be successful. So it's not just you. So he might, in a different way, maybe from a guy perspective or through the perspective of some of the challenges he's gone through, like something about like why is he wants to better himself, that thing about wanting to make sure you both want this to be kind of a successful thing. Yes, and both of you don't want drama or confusion. So, okay, sorry. Okay, so universe and spirit sees potential in this connection too. Sorry, I just got excited. Yes, they see the potential of commitment and long-term. Like, yes, if you're feeling that you could, like, I can't remember what you said, like something like you could see him, you know, like you could see him being with him in the future. Universe and spirit confirms your feelings. They know why you're feeling that, because they're like, they're giving you those cards back here. So whatever you're detecting as potential is there. Now, whether that means that potential can come is a whole nother issue, because sometimes, you know, we do things in the 5D. Feelings. Yeah, okay, so there's some family, there's still family issues. So we have healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive, you know, whatever the card says, but there's something about healing the past, healing mistakes that have been done, issues. That's really the thing that is what he's processing from his end. Okay, and you both feel a strong connection though. So if you're feeling a connection, we have children at the bottom. Yeah, we have children at the bottom of the deck, and you said children, we had 6 of Cups come out, which, so there's something with kids. I don't think the kids thing is a massive issue, but there's something to, it might be connected or triggers issues about something else. I'm just going to do one different spread here for you. Yeah, well, it's exciting. I don't get my hopes up anymore, though. I don't want to be sad. Because sometimes it's like spirit and universe gives you all this support, and then not just guys, people, I was going to say guys, but girls and guys, they don't do what universe is unfolding for them, you know? And so, but this person does seem to be wanting to go in the right direction. I feel like it might take a little time, though. There might be a need for some patience here, but let's just pull something different. Hi, Vartika. I'm just reading on a donation right now. I'm actually in the free list is closed, but you're welcome to come back. We all might be somebody's twin flame, or might not be. I don't know if you believe in all that stuff, but it's possible. Absolutely. I'm sure you are someone's twin flame. Okay, sorry. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, the sea, the highest good. Again, yeah. Okay, so this is still. Yeah, there's something here. There's something about. Have you shared something about your past with him, Sea Love? I think there's just a little bit of fear from both of you, to be honest. Why is if you've shared stuff with him, right. And I think now what I'm seeing here in this different spread is that there's a need to communicate. You guys need to communicate these things, like openly. I mean, I know that's easier said than done, but it's not me, it's the universe. And the universe supports you guys having like talking about this more openly, and like really saying, like, you know, you expressing what, like that, you know, that you like this person, but you're also looking for something, you know, serious or whatever it is you're looking for. Okay, you haven't, he might, I don't know if he detects that, or let me just tune into this card. He might worry that you will be disappointed with him as you get to know him more or something. He does, like, he sees Ace of Cups here, like in terms of potential with you. He finds you very compassionate already, like giving, caring, but and there is a potential for this to head in the right direction, albeit slowly, because you both are romantically interested in each other. Thank you. Okay, yeah, there needs to be a conversation. Spirits really saying that you guys need to have a clear conversation about what it is you're both, like what you're ready for and what you want, and even issues like if it's a matter of timing, if you'd wait and stuff like that. This person, they may detect something in your past, but they might be harboring their own things. They also, like, yeah, it's an issue about not wanting to disappoint you, not wanting to disappoint each other. Healing, I think he might either see you're still healing or he might be healing a little bit too, but I think that's kind of on the tail end, like if like he's acknowledging that he wants to do more, wants to do better. um he does want to take action. He does want to move towards you. He is trying to, what is he trying to, there's something he's trying to make a choice about. What is he trying to make a choice about? Spirit guides and his ancestors, how this could grow. Okay, both of you don't want to be disappointed, both of you don't want to cause heartache. There's something about about himself that he's not telling you about, how he might have handled himself in past relationships, or where his emotions have gotten the better of him, or how he expresses or doesn't express himself, all this type of stuff. Like both of you might be holding your baggage, and I don't mean to use that word like lightly, too close to each other's chest, but both wanting not to show it to each other, but at the same time wanting to be mature enough to talk about it and see where it goes. Let me just see one more thing. Okay, spirit guides, what is this about? Have you guys talked recently? There's a need to have a conversation here because there's a lot of feelings and emotions flying around over this place. I can see though that this person or you might be a little bit like, even though you both want to talk and are mature enough to talk, you guys both, or he in particular, might fall back to feeling a little defensive and cold at times. He knows he's cold. Why is he cold? Yeah, communicate. He might know that communication is something that needs to be worked on. Oops. But there's romantic feelings here, and not just attraction. It's more than attraction. There's actually like feelings, like heart feelings here, like kind of thing. Everyone's a little nervous and everyone's a little bit scared. This person's trying something new. Let me just see one thing. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Yeah, that might just be stuff. Spirit's really guiding you to that you guys need to have a conversation. The Ace of Swords came out a couple of times there in different decks. There needs to be clarity, some clarification about things. I'm just going to see one thing. How is this? How does well, he feels calm around. He likes your energy. Something about your energy makes him feel calm. Something about you makes him feel healthy. Like this is a healthier thing. Like, we were saying he wants to do better. He's trying to become his best self. He found he might also not be sure if he's ready for like some kind of relationship. Like he might be like he's not sure himself. Like maybe he's just kind of worked through stuff himself and he wants to not fall back into old patterns. He does think about a future with you though too, like meaning in terms of possibilities. Yeah, probably, like because we have like relaxed, like I found peace again and healthy and becoming my best self, like in relation to feelings towards you. Why does this person get cold? I just asked why this person gets cold and we got nervous. So he goes, my anxiety is worse than ever before. I wouldn't read too much into that detail, but there's something that's making this person a little hesitant. But that's something where a conversation is going to help because he sees you as compassionate. It seems that you've been calm and kind in your energy towards him, or at least that's his perception. So I think if you continue that way, that would be, what do you call? I'm just trying to put one more thing. That would help. Spirit's really guiding you towards that. Spirit guides. It's some, instead of assuming, I feel like Spirit's throwing out a few different things. It's indicating that, but it's saying, it's not telling us. Okay, we've had so many healing cards. I just asked again, so healing came out. Anything else about Anthony? He might need to get more in touch with himself. Like he might, maybe things like meditating or like being calm. Like I think he needs to learn to, or he's working on, maybe he's worked on relaxing a little bit more. And for you, Sea Love, pay attention to your intuition and the signs that your spirit guide is sending you about this person as well. In terms of the answers, like could he benefit from meditation? Like, is he a big guy? Why am I saying jacked guy? Like, or he needs to like that could be his energy. Like his energy would benefit from just like calming down, transformation. He's going through. So I was asking why he's kind of cold, or why you feel he's a little bit cold. So it has a little bit to do with healing, transformation, and something to do with listening to his intuition. I'm going to get you a Lover's Oracle and Immunology. Some advice. Spirit guides and his ancestors. Oh, Sea Love. Yeah, they really want you to, you guys need to talk about it because there's potential here in this connection. There is potential. That's not in your head. There is potential here. Spirit guides and his ancestors. Oh, Sea Love, what is some advice? Some advice for Sea Love about Anthony. She does not want to waste her time. Girl does not want to waste. What is this then? Okay. Spirit guide, jingle ancestors. Do you want me to use it? Oh, okay. It's too many, but we'll take it. And so the first one out is work through your feelings. I think that's from both of you. And this is also last quarter moon in Aries, which is a sign. We also have let your fears dissolve, which is full moon Cancerian, and make time for self-love, last quarter moon in Libra. This is a healing energy again. There's healing going on. I think there's also, Sea Love, I just got this. Even though I think most of the healing is done, like this is not a work in progress, I think you have to be careful sometimes when someone's not fully healed, that people can take on, that hurt people type of sentence. So it's like, maybe Spirit's just not warning you, like saying to both of you, that's something you guys can resolve through communication and conversation. Because you don't want to take on too much for each other, but you do have to work through your feelings and deal with your fears, but don't let your fears take over. Oh, I've had a hard time communicating. I'm not used to it in the dating scene. Yeah. Yeah. So, but I think maybe that's why Spirit's pushing you in baby steps towards communicating, but through a place of compassion. Oh, so we got this card from, this one flew out. It says time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. I guess that's just saying, there is potential here, and don't work towards the goal you want with this person, but don't feel like it has to come tomorrow. And, when you said you don't want to waste your time, well, don't invest more in this person than they're investing in you. Do you know what I mean? And that way you can keep this as a connection and work at a pace where you feel comfortable with it. Don't give too much of yourself too quickly. Any last messages for Sea? Thank you. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So you have kids, you are a mother yourself. I don't know if you're close to your mother, or if you pray, or if, Mary, if you are Christian or whatever, any female goddesses or deities or Mother Mary, there's something here about taking care of yourself, because we also have self-love here. something about as you take care of yourself and put yourself first, this person, this connection, it'll be easier for you to communicate what you need to communicate to this person, and also for it to resolve itself or not resolve, move forward in a way that it needs to move forward. Oh, okay, the time card. Yeah, so don't try too hard. Then that one flew out, like, even when I was doing stuff. Oh, and we have transformation at the bottom of the deck, which we saw also with his for a card for him was transformation as well. Actually, transformation came out for him 3 times or 2 times, and it just came out here. So I guess, things need time to transform, but Spirit is guiding you to have a conversation. But that's what I have for you. Sea Love. I hope that helped. He seems decent, but I think there's a need to talk, but in a way that, you're not pushing it too hard. You can, where it's compassionate. Like, I just wanted to see in what energy. It's Piscean energy. Like, I don't know what his moon is, but compassionate, loving, forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Something about softening your approach to one another, going with the flow will help here. But yeah, that's what I have for you. So thank you for trusting me with your energy. I hope something works out with you guys. There seems to be a lot of potential between you two. Oh my God, Sea Love, seriously, like, I was just like shuffling this and transformation came out. So literally I've seen transformation like 4 times now, I think, for him. So, or both of you and for him. So this is going to be a powerful connection or teach you something regardless. So it's like transforming, but slowly. There's something in that. Okay. So thank you, Sea Love. Okay, can you do a read on what will happen with Shani and I after tonight? Can you, Shantae, can you tell me your and Shani's horoscope signs, if you don't mind? And GD, I will get to you after I do Shantae. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Oh, tree. Yeah, sure. I should actually pull those. Certainly. The horoscope signs. He's Taurus and he's Aqua. Yeah. So, Sea Love, please come back and let me know what's going on with you and this person. It was a pleasure to read for you. Best of luck. Taurus and Aqua. Okay. Okay. Let me just update the list and make sure all lists are closed. Okay. 1 second. Thank you, Tree. I'm just going to put the list down here for anyone. What's an Aqua? What's your moon, Shantae? Do you know? I don't know why I feel compelled to ask that. Hi, Dee Dee. No, sorry. 1 second. I was going to do you, but I thought you weren't here, so I was going to do Shantae. Tree. Leo. Oh, your moon's. Oh. You have a fixed moon and a fixed. So I'll ask Shantae. Shantae, do you mind if I do GD's card pull for a free pull? And I'm not asking you, like, if you need to go, then that's fine. I'll do you first. But if not, I'll squeeze GD in. But I'll leave that up to Shantae as she donated. But GD, don't worry, I will include your question even. I'll include it before I sign off. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. For everyone in this room. Shiny, beautiful.
Taurus and Shantae. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, everyone. Screaming for the highest good, please give us insights that they need to hear. Oh, this moon card coming up for again. What's something going on with you and Shani? Something, yeah, I see the moon here. So something happened between you and Shani, it seems. Okay, actually, I guess I'm already into Shantae's energy, so Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Shantae. I think Spirit's calling me to that, because Spirit guides, angels, ancestors are Shantae. What happened tonight? Okay, sorry. So there was some kind of thing where someone was trying to get clarity on something, and they were having trouble in their subconscious of getting the clarity about something. For Shantae and Shani, were words spoken? Did you guys talk to each other and say something? Okay, Spirit. Okay. Thank you, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I was trying to ask something, and Spirit was guiding me to something else. Somebody's wanting something, someone's waiting for something. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay, this will be a 9-card spread. What is with all these? Wow. Okay. So it looks like something has happened or changed in the energy, or not changed. There's something going on between your and Shani's energy. I don't know what it is. A bunch of cards are flipping. Something's trying to be figured out. Something's trying to be understood. Nope. Too many. Okay, 1 second, Shantae, because there's some kind of energy which is all over the place. So let's just try to figure out what Spirit wants us to calm it down. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, an overall theme to this. Shani needs to know. Okay, so okay, so if you have your own downloads, Shantae, and things like that, like listen to them. There's like listen to your intuition. Spirit guides are highlighting that. So let's see. So whatever hits you are getting are probably accurate. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is with all these cards? Somebody has like very excited energy. Like it's a little bit like it's like a little like all over the place. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay. Okay, so you told them he chose someone else, and I told them I had to block his social media. Okay, well, whatever you guys like shared with each other. Okay, firstly, this person is okay. This person is still watching your social media, I think, or however, or reading old text messages or something like that, like if it's through a fake account or something like that. And also whatever you guys, what you said to this person or they said to you, I mean, I guess because we're asking about them and how the relationship will go forward. It hurt, like they were a little like surprised that you said what you said, like kind of thing. I guess they weren't expecting you. They think you were maybe a little blunt, but not like, or maybe they just weren't expecting it. Okay, let me just tune into the cards. Hi Farah, how are you? Yeah, if you want to, I will close the free list. If you want to donate, you're welcome to, but I'll close the donations after you as well. And if you don't, you can come back another time as well, up to you. But hope you're well. Okay, so this person still has feelings for you. I know you're asking about relationship. They still have feelings for you. They actually still see potential with you. So you said they chose someone else, which we see kind of here happening. But
are they like at a point in their life where they just don't like, they like flirting with people, or they like, they're attracted to someone else? I don't know why they told you, or do you know that they chose someone else? Okay, well, I'm not really sure, but I don't know. There's a little bit of a, it's not that this person's a game player, but there's a little bit of maybe they're trying to kind of, they're not sure what they want themselves, and they're kind of trying to figure out something about what you want or don't want. I don't know what history you guys have had, but there's something about giving and receiving. Let's see this. So you blocking them, or you saying that you're going to block them, kind of like was not what, like kind of surprised them. It was sudden. It was unexpected. Even if you think they should have expected it. Wow, he did. That's crazy. But you guys have a strong, at least the cards are showing you guys have a strong connection, or at least in the sense that he led you to believe you guys had a strong connection. He held those feelings though. He does seem surprised by what you did though, but he is still like, even if you've blocked him, he's still watching you a little bit. You're in whatever way he can. Let me tune into these cards a little bit. This is why I want to do the other spread. Let me ask, what is it? The challenge is this. Okay, Spirit Guides, why is this the challenge? Like, he has a 10 of Cups in his feelings towards you, but while also like moving in a different direction towards some, anyway, let's see. Why does he not know what he wants? Spirit Guides, okay. So he feels like he's not sure. He makes decisions he's not sure about. Sometimes he feels stuck. He doesn't want to feel stuck. Was there something okay, so from his perspective, he might feel that there was something, even though he, let me go back and see what you said, ghosted you. That's awful, sorry. That's just, I'm saying personally, that's awful that he ghosted you after you're not, but not the cards, but there's something about how he perceived your and his connection to, he perceived some issue with you or his connection. I don't know if it's that he wasn't sure if you would commit, or if he didn't know if he could commit to you, or something about the give and take between you guys. Like there's something in his perception about why your guys' connection couldn't go the full distance. And I don't really know what that is, because he's kind of blocking that. I'm only asking that because it's confusing, because his energies towards you are a little different than the actions. He couldn't see, there's something that he couldn't see in his future, something about when he imagined a future with you that he had trouble imagining. And I don't know, that could be anything from like what family thinks to just some idea he got in his head, some story he told himself or something, but I'm just trying to understand that now. But in terms of how he feels about you now, because he feels, oh crap, do I need my charger? Okay. I'm just tuning into the cards 1 second. This is his perception, and the way the cards are saying this. Again, take this, with a grain of salt. These are just cards, but at some point he feels that maybe you, there's something about his ability to take care of you, or just something about your dynamic that was challenging, and remains challenging, like his ability to reach out to you, take care of you, talk to you, or vice versa. I'm not entirely sure what it is. He's not fully revealing that. The ability to provide for you or something. I'm not really sure. At some point he might have even thought you had somebody else or something like that, or whether you'd be faithful to, I don't know, that's his own paranoia, or he was just trying to intellectualize things. But this is weird. Okay.
Let me just see something. Why is this card here, Spirit?
He thinks about you. He's going to think about you more now that you've blocked him. And even when you guys were together, there was something he would think about where he just wasn't sure about satisfying you or something. But you asked your question. Let me just go back. Oh, I'm a little paranoid. Okay. Just gonna read your question exactly how you asked it. Are his feelings okay? Are his feelings no? So in short, no. His feelings are not gone. His feelings are not gone. That's for sure. You're just because this is coming out here. Spirit has some advice for you to kind of just like focus on your long-term needs. I don't know if some issues about long-term issues that come up between you guys in terms of the future you saw with each other or you with him or being able to provide for each other or work or whatever. Spirit's kind of just guiding you to keep your goals intact, like your goals about whatever you want in terms of commitment or you want in another person or someone to be there for you. If you guys talked about the future, then wow, this is kind of hard. Okay, well, on a side note, you will still get or achieve whatever it is you want if you manifest it. Meaning if you really wanted, I don't know what you want, if you wanted a happy relationship with a great long-term commitment, you can achieve that. If you want someone sensitive and empathetic and a higher level of commitment, Spirit wants you to know that you can manifest that. That's coming through very strong as a side note. Maybe that's something in light of what he's done that needs to be heard. It's showing that there's still going to be a potential or desire for communication between the two of you. There is some distance between you two. I don't know if that's emotional or physical. You are going to, what is this about? Something at some point, you and him, there's going to be a need to, oh, sorry. I actually have to grab my charger, but let me finish my sentence before I do that. There might be, like as the energy stand right now, there is a thing about wanting to assess, like you, both of you don't want this to be over for slightly different reasons. He's just not ready to, like he just didn't, I don't know, he's not ready to let go, even though he's taken actions to do something else. And there might come a time in your guys' connection where that comes up, like something he says or does, or something will happen where maybe you will find yourself having to assess a choice or, someone like telling you that they miss you or something like that. But it looks like you aren't gonna, you're not gonna want to entertain it as much. Oh, I was confused. Okay, she lives with him. Yeah, so yeah, of course, yeah. So maybe this could be, let me clarify if this is about closure or not. Let me see if that's what the direction is about. He has feelings for you. Let's see. They miss you too. That's like they're confused because they kind of want to fix things with you, but they know that they can't fix things with you. They want peace with you at the very least. Let me just see what this is about. Clarify. They kind of want and wish that there was some way to resolve this, but at the same time, so they do have feelings for you. They wonder if it's over, if there's heartbreak, if you're guarded, if there's a way back in for them. And even if they try to think of the things that they would say to you or not say to you, it's like they don't even, I don't know if your communication was the greatest or if now in light of the things that have happened, the communication isn't as good anymore, but they don't even think they'd say the right things. This guy's kind of confused. Maybe you're right, like current energy is like, they're not sure what to do. But they have feelings for you. Something's taken them by surprise. This is really like they weren't expecting
things to move as fast as they have in terms of how you guys are proceeding at this point.
They wonder if they can break down your walls. He's going to need some time to process this for some reason. He just wasn't expecting that. Yeah, sure, Farah. Yeah, that's okay. How will it continue? The question is, so yes, he has feelings for you. He's not sure how it will continue. He wants it to get better, but at the same time, he recognizes that he doesn't know how to, like, it's like he wants to fix things with you, but he doesn't know how to fix things with you because he's already told himself, well, if he tries to fix something with you, you're not going to even respond to him. Da, da, da. See, like, I'm even talking faster a little bit while I do this. I feel like he's just like going through his head saying all these weird things to himself. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, no, of course. You have to be true to yourself. And yeah, and I agree with you personally. I think that's the right thing to do. So that's the thing. He's confused as well. What will he do? Let's see. That's what we want to ask. What will he? Is this person going to? They might just accept the situation and feel sad. They might accept the situation and feel sad, but still hold a candle for you, or hold a flame for you. Is there anything? Actually, let's pull from this deck. What is this person's feelings towards? It's too many. Okay. So here's interesting. Shantae, it's like fear in terms of, I asked what he feels about you. He feels there's fear about, in terms of his feelings towards what you guys have or had and shared or didn't share. And also secrets, which obviously I don't think the person, maybe, obviously you guys had to keep secrets from people. He can't share what he feels about you, and he can't, he's in a situation where he's bound and tied, which was the clarifier here. Why does he feel comfortable? I'm just asking myself, why does he feel so comfortable staying in this thing? Strong. He just doesn't want to make a wrong move. He's not sure. He sometimes feels like you don't know the full depths of his feelings for you. He thinks that you're strong and you're independent and that you'll be fine without him. He's worried that you might start to hate him. And you guys do have this kind of you guys had a passionate connection as well, maybe? Or an attractive connection, or attracted connection. This guy, so in terms of how this relationship will proceed, this person's just kind of taking this all in. They haven't just accepted it, like you said, and just shut it down. They're just still kind of secretly still having feelings for you while being at the same time unsure about it. But there is strong feelings here. Very much so. And I think they're thinking about what that would look like or how that could come together. Let me get some advice for you. Just for you. What should Shantae do now? Can't do that. Let's see. What do I do? Okay. What should Shantae do? What does Shantae? Oh. Okay. This one came flying out. Assess the situation. First quarter moon in Virgo. If you have Virgo in your chart, it'd be interesting to know what house you have it in. Look at the details, decide. I think this is also a practical one. Like how you're like, well, this is the situation, he has someone else in his life, so I'm not going to interfere. So you're already saying those things practically. So I think Spirit is supporting you and saying that you are, assessing the situation in the 3D. Forgive, full moon in Pisces. Forgive him and yourself for how it's turned out. That might help a little bit with the closure for the time being. Should I pull one more? Yes. Release your blocks and be humble. This is going to be a journey still, Shantae, because this person has feelings for you, and I think their own confusion and inability to like kind of make clear decisions is going to still nag on your energy, whether or not you guys are in communication. So, and also Virgo has that self-care energy as well a little bit. Release your blocks about this. Sorry. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, or Shantae. So we have you are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. If you know your north node, you could kind of lean into your yes. You could lean into that energy of your north node. It's asking you to keep going forward, and that came out in the previous spread also. About like Spirit was, even though we were asking about him, Spirit was very much like Shantae has to keep going. She has to think about what she wants or in her future and stuff like that. I was really asking you about that. It's kind of confirming that whatever you're doing is already, you're on the right path. Don't overthink. Keep facing your true north. Yeah, it does hurt. So I guess they're just telling you to embrace that forgiven, like be humble. Also, I think it's kind of also about surrendering to the divine and not blaming yourself. Not that you do, but not to. And I think you said Leo was your moon, and this is first quarter moon in Leo. So it's like kind of, lean into your emotions, allow them to come, and also allow them to manifest like the way you need to work through them. Let's see one thing. He does have, yeah. So I was just asking, was it real? It was real. There were romantic feelings here. Things just got, messy, and that wasn't your fault. Yeah. And this card is more about movement. So to enjoy the memories of this, I think there still might be an opportunity for, like I said, there seems like from the other spread that there's still going to be some interaction. Like this thing isn't exactly over. But it might not eat what you want, need, and deserve in your life. If you like rewind back to the last spread and that advice might not be fulfilled through this person, even if he wasn't with somebody, I think is what Spirit's saying, or at the very least, not at this time. Whether something changes in the future for him in terms of his status as well as what he can give you, in that case you can reevaluate the situation, but only if he comes back in that right way of being able to fulfill your higher self. I'm just going to grab my charger. 1 second. Okay. Hi. Sorry. Okay. That's what I have for you, Shantae. I will, if you want me to pull some message cards from his higher self, I'll just do that. If you want, not if you don't want. But see what he'd say, and then I'll move on. If Shantae's still here, actually. Maybe Shantae's not here. I had to run to the other room. Spirit guides and ancestors. Oh, Shantae, what would this person's higher self say if you could? What would his higher self say to Shantae if he could? Should I pull from here? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just that the first thing, because you talked about social media, Spirit's kind of in tune tonight here. So it says, I hope you don't find out that I've been watching your social media, because that's how you kind of started your question. Do you see that? The light. Sorry. Anyway, it says, I hope you don't find out that I've been watching your social media. So you're like, I'm blocking you or whatever. This person is still watching you. We got that very strong in the first spread. He's going to find a way to keep connected to you. It's almost going to be like a drug for him. Like if he doesn't know what's going on with you, it's going to affect him. So he's going to find a way to kind of see what's going on with you. Then there's this one, which says, I wanted to play the field and now look where that got me nowhere. And, actually I picked it up before, and I know you said he's with someone he's engaged. So it's not like he's playing the field, but it's just like, I think this speaks more to like options and how options didn't like juggling and these types of things. Like he doesn't feel satisfied with the decisions and the state he's in now in his current situation and what he had with you. Like he just kind of messed it up. Also have some, sorry, it says, sometimes I stare at my phone and become stuck. So I think he hopes and wants to hear from you, and he wants to talk to you, and he knows that you guys are kind of, so I'm going to pull two more from here. So it says, I don't want to lose your love. I'm afraid I might lose you. I think he worries. I think he just thought, he had this kind of way to continue just having your energy in his life. And now it's like a little bit like frightening him. I need more time to heal and love myself. So things where he didn't do right by you might have to do with his healing and stuff. And that's where he would appreciate, and you said you have forgiven him, is helping, and hopefully it'll resolve something in the future. I feel it looked like things would be okay somewhere down the line. And the last one is, everything will be all right. Please trust me. I think that's kind of speaking to the fact that you guys are going to find some kind of peace or something at some point, like in your connection. And the bottom of the deck is, I've been thinking about how I can fix things between us. So trying to figure out what the new status is, what the new equilibrium is between the two of you. So, but that's what I have for you. Thank you for trusting me to read your energy. I'm sorry that you're going through this time, and that it hurts so much, but Spirit seemed to want to tell you that you deserve more. So yeah, it's kind of like sweet. And sometimes, yeah, it's the things people can't say. Like, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. I'm just going to update this list. So I know Tree is next. I'm just going to thank you, Shantae, for letting me read for you. I appreciate it. I hope things work out. Come back again, and, we can certainly even pull a couple of cards on how he's feeling. I'm just going to do GD's question because I told him I would. And then I should actually write all this to close. And then I'll read Tree. No, Andrea, thank you to everyone who's still sticking around here. I just do the donations first. For those of you who are waiting for a free question, it's nice of you. You can always skip the line by donating, but I'm going to do GDs. I'm just scrolling up here. So this is a free card pull for GD. Let's go up. Okay. And then I'll do Tree. So Tree, certainly drop your question after I do GDs. So
Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, GD wanted to know what expects between them and GS from December years are currently not in any contact.
Okay, so spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay, I don't have your horoscope signs, GD, but if you're here, let me know. If you're not here, GD, I'll try my best to pull without that. Spirit guides. Okay, yeah. So Tree, why don't you go ahead and write it down? I'm just gonna pull quickly here for GD. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, GD. So GD's high is good. Short term. So I'm feeling like a timing. So Spirit's just going to give you an answer. Current energies, currently contact. Okay, we're currently not in any contact. Okay, what is this person's feelings in the context of contacts? What is this person's, what is the current spirit guide, angels, ancestors, GD, for GD's guys, what they need to hear about contact and GD? Okay, sorry, and I don't read reverse. Anyway, my duck's upside down. So this is for GD. Yeah, so we see the no contact here, or the silence. It doesn't feel like a bad no contact. It feels like in the sense that just there needs to be some time apart, even though it might be hard for one or both of you to do that. It does seem to like, it doesn't look like there could be an opportunity for this to kind of come back around again in some way or another, but for things to be reevaluated and reassessed. But there's something about the emotions, subconscious, the things that have happened to you guys in the past that's, I'm not saying impeding, but slowing that down or impairing that from happening. I'm hearing a lot of I lettered words. There needs to be some emotional stability. I don't know. Yeah, that's right, because GD's not here. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if there wasn't emotional stability or not a clear discernment of what someone wanted, but whatever reason kind of caused someone to pull back continues to be the thing that they're contemplating. I don't know if that's GD or GS. Wow, okay. There are some, let me see one thing. Somebody's a little upset about something. There could be some feelings of rejection. That could be you or him or her, or sorry, I don't even know. Sorry, you or this other person. Ignoring, yeah, both of you might be feeling a little bit of being ignored by each other, being rejected by each other. Take it as you will. There's some fears about how to make things right or the timing to make things right. If there was a reason for someone to be upset by someone, that might be on their minds. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So spirit and universe supports there being something positive happening between you two if you guys allow it to happen from the universe. Because neither of you are really happy with how things are right now and not liking to feel hopeless. So there's certainly some room for that here. It could be supportive of like, again, there's potential for, there's not any like maybe classical cards of immediate communication, but there's certainly a strong card here of this being revisited. And actually it might be the communication that you guys need and want, again, might itself be a bit of the challenge here between you two. Just because maybe someone's not ready yet if something happened from the healing, or not healing, from what might have occurred between you two. So that's what I have for you, GD, for your free card pull. Come back again. Let me know when you're here. You can pull again for that. But I feel hopeful with that card. The connection between you and this person is still there. It hasn't gone away. But something's being absorbed, reflected upon, decided before whether or not communication will happen or not. Maybe not right away, but it's leading to that.
So tree. Okay, thank you, GD. So okay, so tree, go ahead and post your question. Or while tree posts the question, unless I'm not seeing it for some reason, Andrea, you could post yours one quickly. I'll do a free poll for you as well. So if Andrea is here, you can post, or tree, whoever. Oops. My laptop. I tell you guys. Do you all live in a part of the world where you have Black Friday and Cyber Monday? Thought about buying a laptop, but I didn't because we need to save our money. Okay, thank you, Tree. Andrea, if you want to drop your question, I'll pull a couple of cards for you. I'll wait a few minutes, or just a little bit, and if not, I'll move on to Tree. Let me just read through Tree's question. Tree, did you have a deck you wanted used? I feel like I should use this deck. But Andrea might have left, or not left, but I want to know Caleb will unblock and reach out to work things out to come together again. Doesn't know. Can you, Tree, can you let me know your and Caleb's okay, what your guys' signs are? Do you mind telling me? I'm not going to use this deck. Not this deck. Why is this card up here? What does, okay, I will do Jocelyn. Jocelyn. It's Regina. I will do Andrea while I wait for those signs. Okay. Oh, Virgo and Pisces. Okay, I'll do Andrea real quick here. What does Jocelyn want to do after we did stuff last night? Okay. So, like, how are they feeling about last night's spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Andrea? Andrea. What does Jocelyn? I'm gonna ask how Jocelyn feels for some reason, because what to do is kind of specific. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. How does Jocelyn? There's something Jocelyn is reconsidering. Okay, let's just pull a couple of cards and see. Okay, so Andrea, I'll be honest, it seems a little bit complicated and I don't know why, so I don't know how much we'll be able to get out of a free card pull, but you're always welcome to come back and I can pull another question too. But let's see what Spirit's willing to tell us. Why would it be complicated? That's just me asking Spirit. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay. Okay, why? Yeah, everyone's like really stressed out, Andrea. Why is that? Oh my. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting such strong energies for your question. I don't know what this person's intentions are because overall, there's a lot of thinking, analysis, concern, worry about something, about seeing something through, something changing, whether it's the right thing, that if it's changed for the better, if it's the right way, if it's the right balance that you guys need in your connection. I don't know if you were just friends before, or if someone's worried it's going in the wrong direction, or they're worried about what might happen. So someone's become a bit defensive. I'm going to assume it's them. It could be you. I'm not sure. But someone's like looking inwards. Yeah, we got 3 sevens here. So someone's trying to look inwards to figure something out. Dude, what is this about? Sorry, I just gotta check something. I really wasn't expecting these energies for this. Whoa. Okay, yeah, you're gonna need to, like, sorry, there's way too much. I'm not sure.
there's a lot of contemplation about you and this person. Something that happened between, are you guys like friends? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Trust. Okay, so I just asked overall for this. So we have trust. The situation is calling for to have faith. So both you and her, we were asking how they feel about you. I think something might have been triggered in you or her, and it's like kind of affecting someone's perception or how they see something. It's opened up a lot of feelings for somebody, and I'm not really quite sure why, but it has. But Spirit's also asking you to trust the situation, um, which makes me think that things are going to sort itself out. There needs to be a little bit of time. Oh, it's complicated. Yeah, okay, so that's why I'm feeling all this complicated. Well, okay, if there were ever cards of complication that came out in such a small card pull, they're coming out. This, whatever, you are this person's first reaction, someone's kind of recoiling, someone's like kind of like no, that's kind of energies happening, but at the same time they're like no, let's work through this. So that could be you, them, that could be the dynamic. But I think because maybe it's very fresh energy, that it's not really set in stone yet. So I think the thing is, Spirit's asking you to trust, wait, see what happens. This has shifted things, but remember, things always happen for highest good. These are shifted things in some direction, and things will unfold in a way where it will unfold. So no one's like, so the right thing happens for everyone. That's kind of the feeling. We used to be involved, but I'm not sure. Yeah, something about your guys' interaction, and yeah, maybe that's why triggered something. Maybe they thought they didn't, and they did, and now they're confused because they can't trust their own emotions and they're unsure. So it certainly has awakened some stuff in them. So I don't think that's the end of it. But I like that trust card. And actually at the bottom of the deck, we have reconciliation, Andrea. So take it as you will. Be positive, manifest what you want, speak it into existence, and hopefully it'll work out. Okay, yeah, so just that could be part of why it feels so complicated. But come back again if you want like another like free poll, and we'll see what happens. It's just sometimes it's hard when things are really complicated to try to get a beat on something. Also, sometimes if the question is more specific, just a tip for those who want to get free questions. If you know the situation's complicated, if you ask a really specific question, sometimes it's easier to try and capture it within a free card pull. Like, I don't know, like, I mean, that's hard to do itself, but then it can kind of target the matter and give you a hint as to what answer you're looking for. But I'm happy with the trust and the reconciliation. It makes me feel like things are okay, but I do feel a kind of a difficult energy in the short term. So just try to go with the flow, roll with the punches, see what happens. Thank you for letting me read for you, Andrea. I appreciate it. Okay, so I am going to tap back into Tree Tree's energy, which is the Virgo and the Pisces. Okay, Caleb is a Pisces. Virgo Pisces, that's a pretty good match, I think. Okay, will unblock and reach out to work things out to come to. Okay, unblock and reach out to work things out to come together again. And does he want light to see feelings too? Okay, let's pull this in different ways. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Tree, the Virgo, spirit angels, ancestors. What time is it where everyone is in the world? Angels, ancestors of Tree, spirit guides, ancestors of Tree. I think I need to get a romance deck, like tarot with more romantic images. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Tree for Tree Tree's high school. card spread. Okay, great. Okay, so this is for you, Tree. This is for Tree. Okay.
I'm just gonna look at your question again. Unblock and reach out to work things out, come together, to like see your feelings as well. Okay, well, let's see. Does he want to come together?
Okay. Okay, so I can see you're both kind of thinking about what happened. He's searching for answers to understand kind of like, you know, what kind of went down between you two. And you're feeling a little bit like, you know, it has this, at least the spirit is showing that you're kind of in this energy a little bit. Okay, his feelings, yeah. You know, you're worried about, I don't know if things were going fine and then something went wrong, or just like not wanting to feel like you messed up a good thing. I'm wondering if you, I don't know if you're wondering if you should reach out and try to make amends, or if you're wondering if he will. Like there's a little bit of this energy of like thinking, oh, like when you just said you got mad at him, thinking, oh, I shouldn't have gotten that mad at him. Like there's this kind of energy a little bit. Yeah, he's trying to find answers about, let me clarify with the little deck. He is thinking about what happened between you guys, and he's also thinking about where this could go between you guys. Oh, was this like a big fight? Or is there a reason he would like think this is a really big fight for some reason? Oh, you felt, okay, yeah. So even though you felt disrespected and maybe you want an apology, is this true, Tree, that maybe you're almost feeling like you're wondering if you want to reach out because you just want so much to not lose this?
Spirit's kind of guiding me to that. Let me see. Let's try to tune in. I feel sorry, you guys. Like they also feel like they're a little bit. Oh, sorry. I do feel that, but also feels neutral.
There's a little bit of a, like this person's trying to assess a little bit the scale of this emotional withdrawal, a little bit like needing some time to figure out something about
what they see with you or something like that. Just trying to understand what's happening here with them.
They're trying to think. They see you as like strong and capable and independent. Like they think it's good that you stood up for yourself. But at the same time, there's a but here. I don't know if there's things that have happened before in your guys' connection beyond like the most like recent like tiff. I don't know what I'm saying, tiff that you guys had. The connection. There is a lot of blocked energy between you guys. Both of you are kind of in a bit of a protective mode right now. Again, for your reading, like some other readings tonight, I feel this is current energies, meaning this could change. There is a feeling of hurt and betrayal and like I don't know if this could have all just come from this one like interaction you've had. It feels like the way you're thinking, the way the cards and the feelings are coming, it feels like there's more, like there's other reasons why like it's kind of like, well, this is just, I mean, I don't want to say this, but like, maybe there's been several things, and this is one more that this person is perceiving as adding to the pile of things that they're choosing to reassess. Oh, yes, there has been ups and downs, hurt, betrayals. Okay. So maybe this particular incident has caused, like, triggered this to, like, to reflect on this a little bit more. There's some transformative energy. There's a difficulty, there's a bit of a challenge here in clearly seeing how you guys can move forward in a trustworthy way, or trust, or in a fresh, refreshed beginning. Like how you can, I guess maybe there's certain things that haven't been forgiven yet. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors is tree. What is this for? Wow. Emotions seem a little bit heightened now, although I don't feel like any frantic energy. It does feel like, now that I'm seeing the cards, the cards are like kind of, there's a intensity to the emotions being shown. And you're saying opposite, like it does feel like to have a longer root than just one issue. Okay. Okay, I need to tune into this for a second. Yeah, there's like I'm feeling like a heavy energy as well. It seems at some point one or both of you have really kind of seen a future with each other, or like felt like really a strong connection or a really strong sense of harmony with each other. But the connection is going through a transformation. So it's not this one particular incident, but the connection might have been headed on a transformation for some time, or maybe this is the trigger or the straw that broke. I keep wanting to say the straw that broke the camel's back, although I don't feel that personally. The phrase keeps coming to my head, so I'm just going to say it. There needs to be some communication, some clarity about what? About answers. If this person has ever said to you that there's certain things that they don't understand, or they need answers or insights from you, or they need some reassurance, if there's something that this person has ever expressed to you, they are looking and searching for those answers again, and they wish that they could have a conversation about that. Yeah, it feels a little heavy, actually. Not in a bad way. It's just heavy. It's kind of like this feeling where like there's this feeling of like where both of you or one of you feels like there needs to be this time apart to like regroup. Let's see. I'm just looking at your question again. So right now, the current energies, this person's thinking about it. They're in thinking energy. They are wondering about it. They haven't given up on this. They haven't given up on this at all. You're still in their thoughts. You guys are still energetically connected. But in terms of what actions, they're trying to figure out what actions they want to take in terms of, are we actually unblocking each other? Are we going to talk? Which way is this going? They need to figure that out. Let me pull this a little differently. So there's a struggle between wondering, if there needs to be a bigger break, or if you want to work through it. There seems to be a struggle in understanding that. Okay. That may be with time it would help. Yeah, let me see. I haven't seen, so I'm going to pull a different spread. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull a different spread, past, present, future, because we're talking about, let's see, okay, I really am feeling called to pull from this deck for a second, so I'm going to do that. How do you want me to pull? Okay. They're giving me ideas, tree. Oh yeah. So we have heartache. There's a lot of pain here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm feeling bummed out, man. Spirit guides, angels. ancestors, oops, of tree.
Okay. It's like I'm feeling this message wanting to come through tree, and I just can't.
Ancestors. There's a loving energy around both of you, or you towards this person especially. You should go sit by the water. Is there a place you like to sit, to contemplate? Or is this person sitting, if they're at a place they like to sit on a perch by the water, at an outcrop by the water? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, of tree. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. Thank you. Oh, the forest. Oh, and that's what your name Tree. Sorry. Okay. Maybe you're both kind of connecting to nature or something. Okay, so you're both feeling the sadness here. You're both feeling a little bit abandoned by the situation. Caleb by the things he feels that are important to you, by the things you think. Spirit is asking you both to pay attention to your intuition. Again, I've gotten this a few times tonight, so I guess whoever's in the room tonight, everyone's pretty intuitively connected, but yeah, maybe that's why I was talking about going to nature. Maybe something about the peace of that will happen. There is that stuck energy right now, not knowing, like, about freedom, about wanting to communicate, but also kind of, happiness. Something is, has someone ever said, like, oh, I'm not happy, or I want to be happier, or something like that? You guys are friends, or were friends, or started as friends, or something like that. It's not highlighting the healing thing, but that, I mean, you know best. That's what your intuition says. So that just must mean that Spirit wants to highlight something. Think about how you guys communicate, how you express passion towards each other, how you communicate, how you come to it, whether you guys, like, how you get in touch with each other in your subconscious. Oh, has he mentioned that? Okay, answers again. This person is searching for something. They're searching for something. So yeah, so more than healing, it's just something like they're not right with themselves yet. You know, it's going to be hard for them. But okay, so let me just say one thing, because in terms of what Spirit wants you to know right now. Again, this is what Spirit wants you to know right now. People, as you know, things change, energies change, the decisions we make change, which can have an effect on everything. There's this difficulty in trying to obtain the stability, feeling stuck and trapped, wanting some sense of freedom, someone wanting stability or something like this, not being able to express things in the past. I'm just going to focus into potential directions for the future. The thing is that Spirit is showing that this thing can come around. This thing can move towards each other again. It needs to, it'll come through a balance when somebody or both of you are feeling balanced with each other. There is a strong connection here between you two, so don't doubt that. That's there. But it's not really there now, but it will, or it can come about in the future if you both like if that's how it plays out. But there's certainly a strong potential for it to come back around again in a way that but it'll take time. It seems like it's a bit slow moving. That's present, future, past, and future, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Past, present, future. Oops. Whoa, that's way too many. Yeah, okay. Again, this card, they're not satisfied, they're a little unhappy. You're not feeling, something needs to be reassessed. Maybe this person has had a hard time also sharing their truth with you. They almost feel like they need to emotionally withdraw. And you know, like you said, maybe there's healing, maybe there are reasons that the cards aren't showing it to me tonight, but you know your own situation best. So there is some reason that this person feels like they want some time. I don't like how that's coming out. There's something about communication here that's coming out. I don't know. You guys need to be able to talk, but at the same time, you know, obviously if you're blocked, it's hard to talk. Talk about what you want. There needs to be a sense to talk about the positive things and the faith in the connection, tree, and all like the positive, good things, the stable things, as opposed to focusing on the negative things. Now, obviously, that's difficult if someone makes if someone makes it difficult to communicate. So we need some guidance because, but at the same time, this person is emotionally withdrawing, and if that's what they need, then you know it's hard to say, oh. So soulmate came out. So there is a strong connection here. So that's why you're feeling this. Yeah. There's a strong connection here. You guys are soul family for sure. But this person or you or the connection feels, we got free yourself here. Soulmate and free yourself. They either have to surrender to the fact that this is this connection, they want to work on it, or they might need some time to themselves to figure out. They're feeling a lack of control. They're not feeling that they can be themselves who they need to be right now. And it might not have just to do with this connection. It might have to do with other things. But in doing that, they want to feel control in their life. We have separation at the bottom of the deck, time apart. So you are kind of like separated and you're blocking right now. But that might be a part of the plan in terms of, which is kind of confirming, like Spirit's giving you free yourself, separation, but also giving you soulmate and the Two of Cups. So this is a connection, but it's in a difficult period. Let's just get some advice for you here. Oh, there wasn't great communication. Yeah. So maybe that's something you guys, if you come back together, that you can work on. Like emotionally, someone hasn't been able to feel, it seems that they can express themselves the way they want. Just maybe that has to do with people's fears, like you said, and emotions and healing. Let me get you advice from stuff. Yes, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of tree for trees high is good. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of tree for trees high is good. What is what can help tree at this time? What can help tree at this time? Work through your fears. So we have work through your fears, new moon and Scorpio. I'm thinking about pulling from the other deck. Yeah, so and if you're feeling that and you got that, then like about some time apart, because Spirit's also giving you that, okay, this is a strong connection. So it also says adjustments are required. So work through your fears, adjustments. Yeah, there's some, I guess, some shadow work that maybe you two both need to like do for your connection to come back stronger. It doesn't seem like it's super harsh though, like there's no really negative energies, it's just little things, and that's why we got this adjustments required type of energy. And if you feel it, we have like listen to your intuition. So if that's what you're feeling, tree, then that'll make sense. So we also have new moon and Scorpio. If some of you have Scorpio, I saw a couple of Scorpio. There's new moon Scorpio here, new moon and Scorpio again here. When is the new moon in Scorpio? That's going to be next spring or something. So maybe that might give a timeline also for the time part. But it says go deeper, work through your fears, go deeper, adjustments required. So you guys are both going to have to face, and maybe him in particular, some issues, and that's going to, as you work through them and adjust things will become clearer. At the bottom of the deck, we also have think it through, new moon and Gemini. So again, communication type energy. Okay, you do feel. So this is, if these are kind of things you've thought about, then this is like spirit, like kind of confirming stuff back to you. Like just like kind of giving you that support to be like, yes, like yeah, mirroring back what you're feeling to give you confidence. I felt like pulling this card from the Oracle, from the Lover's Oracle. Actually, there's a tree in here with roots. So it says, I'm going to read this. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. So yeah, so going with the flow, not resisting so much, not letting yourself feel stressed. Surprised where it leads feels positive to me as well. Like it's not, this is happening, everything's happening for your highest good, you know, kind of thing. I'll just pull a couple of message cards just to see if his higher self has something it wants to say. Spirit guides, angels. If you know where you think the adjustments are necessary, you know, also in this thing, know what your personal fears are versus the things where you guys could do better as a team, or as, you know, like also, you know, as much as he should know what his triggers are and his issues are. So what are actually, you know, real, like not red flags, but, you know, what are real things that you have to work through versus things you guys have to just make sure that aren't triggering each other. Do they have, I'm just trying to remember. They were more, yeah, well, I think so. I didn't, let me, sorry, I just forgot. Sometimes I forget the cards I pull. So, guides, angels, ancestors. This person's thinking things through. I didn't ask, let me just ask that. Yes, this person still has feelings for you. Yes, they still have feelings for you. Yeah, they do. They still have feelings for you. You still kind of check off all the things on their boxes, tick things off. There's a reason why you guys came together. It's a little bit, and although this didn't come out, this did flip over, which means that there's this potential, this real harmony that you guys feel with each other, this real bond, this connection, the 10 of Cups. I mean, if someone's asking if someone has feelings, this is kind of a very strong card. And it also, there was one in that other spread I did. There are feelings there. But it's like the feelings are not what's at the surface of this person. This person's like not thinking about his feelings. The decisions that they're making have to do with other things, but not feelings. These are like the 9 of Cups, Page of Cups, 10 of Cups. Yes, this person has feelings for you, absolutely. But their decision making seems to be separate from that. Sometimes I'm black and white, personal, and yes, there's a need to be a team. Okay, yes, I've mentioned if he's upset, take some time and come. Yeah, so just there's something about that. There's something about your communication styles that are there. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up here just because I'm getting tired, actually. Sorry, guys. And I know I have a few more to do. Oh my God, look at that tree. I just asked. So you just asked feelings, and this is what came out. I do love you. So I feel like Spirit doesn't want me to take any more cards. They just want me to sit. And oh my goodness, at the bottom of the deck is I still have feelings for you, because you just asked that. And Spirit's like, yes, I do. But there are other things. Sometimes, you know, people say love is not enough, you know, so I think other things need to be sorted out between you guys and your connection for it to work. But yes, there are feelings there. There is love there. So hopefully that helped. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. I'm sorry you're going through a tough time, but I hope things improve. It's so funny that those two cards came out. I think that's really interesting, actually. Yeah, actually, those last few cards are very positive. I think this is not about your connection or the love and the bond you guys share, but something, you know, just more about the realities of a relationship, you know, kind of thing. So, okay. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Tree. I appreciate you trusting me with your energy. Come back and update me and let me know how things are going. I hope things work out. And I think they will. There's just going to be some time and some bumps in the road when that happens. Okay, Farah, hopefully you're still here. If you can drop your question. Yeah, I did. I think that's really interesting how those cards came out. Like, Spirit's like wanting us to know. Okay, Farah. Okay. And then I am going to, yeah. I am tired, unfortunately. Thank you for everyone who's come today and joined me. Appreciate you all being here and sharing your energy. Okay, so if Farah is here, let's see. Unless, wait, did Farah already give me my question? Let's see. Okay, so if you're here, Farah, or unless I missed it, let me just see. Sorry, my computer's acting weird. Okay, there we go. Oopsies. Okay, do you mind telling me your horoscope signs, Farah? Like, or at least your sun signs? That can kind of help sometimes. Let's What deck? I keep wanting to use this deck, and I don't know why. Let's put that in. Ancestors of Farah. Hamud and Farah. So what's the main thing? Is there a main topic between Hamud and Farah? Is there a main issue for guys and his ancestors of Farah for Farah's highest skills, preserving ancestors need things what she needs? Answers. Okay, so you need answers. They need answers. So there's a need for some clarity, trust that answers are coming, freedom. Okay, let's see. Yeah, did you have, can you give me are you okay to give me your horoscope signs, Farah? Or if not, that's fine. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Farah. Farah's highest good. Okay. So if you know your sun sign or your person's sun sign, like, you know, Taurus, Scorpio, that kind of thing, but if not, that's fine. Oh, you're an Aries user. Okay, thank you. Okay, I was about to pull from this deck, and for some reason, it asked me to pull from a different deck. So anyway, there's something about, so like you might have questions or they might have questions, to trust the process. So something in this relationship is, you know, I don't know if not knowing something is making something difficult, because like there's this trust card as an overall energy here. Trust that the answers will find you, trust that the answers are coming, and trust the answers that you're giving. If this person has already given you some answers. Are you two also friends, or have you been friends, or guides, angels, ancestors, affairs, ancestors, Aries and Aquarius. It's interesting. Okay. There's some reason, like something's coming to a head, something about the stability of the connection, communicating something, there's something coming up. But what is that? Let's get a background on spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. So Farah, it has me shuffling a lot for some reason. I'm not sure. It's trying to get something about something that happened in the past between you two guys. I don't know if you were friends or if you guys have been in a connection for some time. It's highlighting something in the past. Give me a 9 past. Oh, okay. Yeah. What is this about? So I don't know. Okay, I won't get in. Okay. There was something that was a bit challenging in the past, maybe. Like some fears or some self-limiting beliefs, being able to take a leap of faith into really where you guys needed to be. I'm trying to address the past because you're asking what his next actions are, and for some reason Spirit's guiding me to the fact it has something to do with something in your guys's past part of your connection. Are things there's a peculiar energy right now. It's like there's a strong connection here. You guys might have known each other a long time, or maybe it's just a strong connection, or you've known each other since children, or you're friends. But at the same time, something is missing, something is feeling a little bit disconnected or cold. But there's also something that's warm about the connection. It looks fine right now, but at the same time, okay, let's see, sorry. Something hasn't been achieved. So I don't know if it's like maybe you want a higher level of commitment, or they do, or the direction things are going in, or there's something somebody wants where somebody's not fully yet at that point. But there's a very strong connection here. And there's also a strong sense of friendship or soulmate type energy. Let me. What is this about? Hold on, this is some weird. Not weird, sorry, I don't mean that. There's just some contradictory type of energies. I need to try to tune into this. Let's see. Some need to clear up some confusion about something. What are we trying to clear up here, Spirit? Trust. What are we trusting? Answers and clearing up. Oh, okay. He lied to me. Oh, and I found out. He said I won't trust him. He lied to me, and I found out. He said I won't trust him if you explain. Okay. So this is why this trust came up. Oh my goodness. So this is why trust and answers came out, because it's like he said I won't trust him if he explained it to me. So he feels that, okay, something to do with trust and answers. Okay, thank you. I mean, not thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me that. That's what this is about. There needs to be communication, though. There needs to be the communication. So he does need to explain it to you. That's why this is here for the present energy. There's a difficult, this is leading to some isolation. That's why this card is here. There's this leading of isolation here, some challenges, but at the same time, there is love here. Somebody needs to surrender to what's happened, and do their duty in the relationship. I don't know what that's, but let's see. But you're asking the future. So the future of this connection. So until there's better, until this issue gets resolved, there's a bit of a sorry, HK creation, the free list is closed for today. I'm sorry, you can come back another time. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, we have strong connection, but I don't feel an equal give and take. Okay, yeah. So right now as it stands, maybe he, maybe you, maybe you're both trying to make decisions about, trying to think clearly with your head without having interferences about, from what family or friends are telling you or what you're feeling. You're trying to think logically and get to the root of the answer. There's certain things you need. There's certain things he wants to do. Let me just tune in. I'm just going to tune into these cards. 1 second. They might be waiting for the right time to communicate with you. There's still, you both still want to be with each other. You both still want to make this work. You both still see a future like with each other. You both still think about the future. But at the same time, maybe that's because of this issue that's in play, maybe something specific versus overall. But, I'm feeling that you guys can get over this issue. But there needs to be some peace of mind. Somebody needs to get something off their chest. Somebody also needs, like when you're saying they tell you something, but also someone needs answers like we got in the first place. There's also whatever they might have misled you about. It feels like your person might have some sadness over the fact that they can't change what they did. They can't change what they did. Like they wish it hadn't happened. They wish that the situation hadn't happened where they had to lie to you or something like that. Both of you are feeling like you want to solve the problem while also trying to avoid the problem. There seems to need to be some communication here. So their future actions. So this is a connection with spirit. Can you tell us something specific about this person's future actions? Oh, okay. 2 days is not too long. I think yeah. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors are here. What is the person's next? What is his intentions here? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is his intentions? He wants you to trust it. He needs to feel reassured that you will be open to receiving his explanation. That thing he said, that's the thing. He needs to feel reassured that you're not going to give up on him once he tells you whatever it is he needs to tell you. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is this person's intentions towards? What is this person's intentions towards? Spirit guides, angels. What does she need to hear? Sure. Base chakra. Three again. 3 of, okay, so they want to overcome the challenges and obstacles, and they want to wait, let me make sure I have the right that again. There's potential. They want to overcome the obstacles and challenges and still see a future in this connection. That's their overall feelings. That's their overall. HK creation. the free list is closed, so I won't be able to answer your question today. Okay? So HK Creation, the free list is closed. I won't be able to answer your question today, but you can come back another time. Okay? Base chakra. Heart chakras at the bottom. There's still love here. Wow. This person's trying to come into alignment about what they've done and how to bring this relationship back into time. They feel a little unbalanced about something. You said give and take. Oh, didn't you? Let me just go back and see. Equal give and take. Okay. So they're trying to become more aligned as well. Their intentions overall, but these are overall. Spirit, is there any specific intentions? Does this person have specific actions? They don't want to, they're worried about rocking the boat too much. I'm going to pull, here, I'm just going to pull it differently for a second. See if there's a specific, they want to work things out. They just don't know. They need to feel reassured about whatever it is that they feel they need to tell you. But also, I'm just going to see if I can get anything specific about them. Specific actions, let's see. Is this person going to take any specific action? Let's try this deck. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Farah. For Farah's highest good. Specific intentions. They want to work on it. They're trying to get right with themselves. They seem to be a little frightened to tell you whatever they want to tell you, but at the same time it needs to be told. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Farah. For Farah's highest good. Okay. All right. Okay, so it's interesting. Okay. They do want to work at this. They want to fix the sadness you feel, Farah, like, or just, the fact that you guys are having a little bit of trouble. They want to address that. They're thinking about putting their work in. Like they want to work hard in the relationship. They want to be able to give you the commitment you need and the, like you said, the equal give and take. They want to demonstrate to you that they can build a relationship with you, Farah, but they kind of want to do that because they're aware that they have hurt you or they might hurt you almost. They want to reconcile with you in the sense like they want things to go back to being happy. Why is this here, Spirit guides? Why is the word? I mean, they feel joy when they think of you. When they take time to be on their own, like, they seem to be a little bit affected by other things, like other thoughts creep into their head, and sometimes they need peace of mind. This person needs a bit of peace of mind, and when they have peace of mind, though, Farah, they do feel joy with you. There's something that's overwhelming them a little bit. Let me see if I can say anything about that. They want to communicate. So they want to communicate about the future. They don't want to hide things from you. They're just having trouble. So what do they need? Okay, what does this person need? Okay, actually, let's pull from here. So what's your guidance? What does this person wants to feel reassured that you would stick by them, that you still respect them, that you would still admire them, like they would still have your love and support. They want to know that you would want to make it work, that you would stick by them. I don't know if sometimes they feel like, let me just see. They want to be able to start something, like achieve something, not be hindered by past issues, if there are any past issues. but they might be more personal. It looks okay. They want to come back. They want to fix things. They just might need, you guys might just need a little bit of time, like rest, like for him to get himself sorted out. But he needs to feel reassured that that you will trust him, which is what came out here first. So let's get some advice for you. Actually, let's do this too. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Ephera. How is this person? They don't want you to think that they tried to screw up the connection or anything, Farah. They don't want you to think that. They're feeling a little uneasy about something, maybe about your reaction or about what it is they want to talk to you about. And they feel a little, I don't know if they feel, they just feel like they don't know how to fix it. I don't know if they feel sometimes like they can't meet your expectations or something like that. Like if they feel like you have high standards, which you should. You should always have high standards, but I don't know if like something like that. They just don't want you to be mad at them. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Get some advice for Farah. Some advice for Farah. So they still see a future with you. They want it to work out. They want to fix it. They want to demonstrate that to you, but at the same time, they know that there's a little bit of sadness, so they're thinking about taking a little bit of time. Oops. Advice. Okay. So the advice we have is, sorry, I'm just going to move this. Yeah, 2 days can seem like a lot, but it's okay. It'll be okay. We have release control, first quarter moon in Taurus. So, don't maybe count the days and things like that. Just see what happens. Take inspired action. Full moon in Virgo, and know you are loved, new moon in Libra. So don't question this person's feelings for you. You are loved by them. They're saying maybe see what you can do, what actions you could take to make them feel like they can come forward, but also release any control, like anything where you feel what your expectations are. Oh, I always give him space. I don't nag him. I gave him too much. maybe that's why they're worried. Like there's a slight feeling of guilt around his energy. Like, so, but maybe that's the thing, is that release the control has to do with things will unfold the way spirit wants them to. Oh, unleash your kindest self is at the bottom of the deck. So it wants you to be kind to yourself as well and take a reality check, which is both, these are both moons in Capricorn. Capricorn season is coming up soon. So there might be things that you're going to have to look at more carefully and reassess with sober eyes about it. The control thing is not about like release controlling expectations. It's also just realizing that things have to unfold in a certain way. This person might have to work for you. They might have to earn you. You might have to take inspired action that makes them understand what, there's consequences to their actions or something. They still care about you. They still care about you, and they don't want to hurt you. Angels. Telling you to focus on so with your him and you, focus on your communication, if and when it's possible to focus on communication, but also if you're in, whether you work or if you're in school or whatever, to focus on those things as well. Okay. There are certain things unseen that are going on right now in your guys' connection. You have to, again, it's like control. This is the 12th house, which is ruled by Pluto. This is quite transformative, like something transformational is happening. Maybe allow your true self to come out. Like you were just saying, maybe you gave them too much space. Be true to yourself. If you're saying you give them space, you don't nag them, but do what you need to do for yourself. And maybe that's the way the highest form of this relationship will come to pass. Uranus, sudden change, something unconventional. If there's anything you've been holding, okay, yourself, if there's something you've been, I don't know if you know your whole natal chart, like your Lilith and your Chiron and stuff, but if there's anything you feel like you've been holding back and not being your fullest self, not like that you've been hiding, but you've just thought, oh, okay, I won't do this. It's telling you to do that. It's telling you to take, we have inspired action in Uranus. It's like, if you feel that you've made a point not to get mad or yell at him or something, like, say your piece, say what you need to say, like this, like what you're saying, I just let him be, like, make sure you told him that there's no and like or do something different. Like, it's kind of telling you, do that thing which maybe you've been holding back, or maybe you want to give him the silent treatment. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's you need to speak up or stay quiet, but it's something that might be different from what you usually do, something that, an approach you haven't taken before is kind of what it's telling you. So to employ the approach you haven't taken before, but that you have felt in your heart that you want to take. That's kind of the guidance that's coming. Yeah, I agree that there was no reason for them to mislead you. Absolutely, you're right. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna get one from here, and then started with trust and answers. So that's the heart of the issues. Spirit guides, angels, and sisters of Farah for Farah's highest good. Please give us a message. These cards are hard to shuffle. The message that Farah needs to hear. Okay. So this one. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. It's this feeling of, it's not that this relationship is over or anything, but what's happened has happened. Make your decisions moving forward, not in terms of what you have or haven't done, and just look at what's in front of you and take inspired action in that regard. Follow it with faith. We had trust before and faith. Know that what's happening is happening for your highest good. So that's kind of what Spirit has for you right now. There's still emotion here. There's still love here, but this person is a little scared. They're a little guilty, and Spirit's asking you to just do that which maybe you've held back from doing, but you feel in your heart's the right thing to do. So that's what I have for you, Farah. I'm sorry, that's a bit of a tough situation. I hope it works out. I think it will, but always follow your own intuition. That's always the case. So it always leads us to the right answers. So that's what I have for you, Farah. Thank you for letting me read for you and trusting me with your energy. Yes, like I said, I hope things work out. Please, come back and let me know if always hurt me when I let it go this time. Just be quiet. Well, then, yeah. So that's that's the saying. Do that which you've wanted to do that is unexpected and different in your pattern is what it, because we had Uranus, the 12th house. Allow that transformation to happen. Take those steps, and because you always make sure you deserve the best. You are your own best friend, and you should never underestimate or undervalue yourself, right? So if any of these people are, so thank you guys. I'm done for tonight. I'll just see if any of the people are still here. Oops. I think, yeah, just do what's, let me just pull you one thing from here. So if
Destiny, Priyanka, Raki, Anjali, or Sahu are here. Just drop your questions right now. Otherwise, I'm going to sign off here for Farah, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors of Farah. What is something Farah needs to know about her decision? What is something Farah needs to know? Oh, wow. Look at that. I don't know if you're still here, Farah, but it says warrior woman. So it's like, have you answered your deepest calling? It's kind of asking you to be like, you know, stand up and do what you want, like hold that sword in front of you, say your piece, tell your truth, or even if that's being quiet, but protect yourself for first and foremost. So spirit's on your side, you're being protected. So thank you for dropping by, Farah. Don't worry about it. Like spirit's always, you know, doing that for our highest good. So okay, if those people are not here, so which is okay because I'm kind of tired. Okay, so I'll wait a few seconds. Thank you, Farah. I hope you have a good day wherever you are. This person feels a little guilty too, so I mean, don't let them get away with anything. Okay, I'm gonna just count down the clock here. Yeah, take your, sorry, I know Farah might not be here. It's just take your heart guardian. Take care of yourself and your own heart. Don't let anyone, you know, mess with it. Okay, I think they're all gone. So I'll just wait a few more seconds. Okay, Destiny, Priyanka, Raki, Anjali, sorry, I might have spelled that wrong, or Sahu. You're here. Okay. I think I was just showing you the heart card. Okay, I think everyone's gone. I'm not sure who's in the room. So I know Farah's in the room. Thank you for letting me read for you. And okay, I am going to sign off then. Thank you for everyone who joined me today. Oops. I appreciate it. Okay. I hope it's nice and warm wherever you are in the world. Okay. So it says a couple of people watching. So if there was anyone in the room or there was anyone doing an answer, I'm just going to pull a card here. Think of your question. So everyone has an answer. Think of your question. This is your card. Think of your question. This is your card. Spirit guides, angel ancestors, whoever is in this room, whoever didn't get a question answer, please give us some insight to their thing. So whoever you are, if you had some question and I didn't get to you or you had to leave, these are your questions. Helpful people and within the next few weeks. So things will become clearer and it seems like there will be support coming to you. So that's for anyone who was in the room or who didn't know it. We take action at the bottom of the deck. Okay, thank you everyone. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.